muted. So didn't get any of that. So that's okay. That's why we check. Hey, live from my basement. It's Thursday night as we just woohoo, take two as my OBS was muted. So why don't we? Wow, Leonard says. Wow. Where's my corner camera? Whoop, corner camera. As you can see, we're still waiting on a couple of. I should look up there. That's where the hi camera up there. Yep. As we're still waiting on Glenn and Wes to show up. Glenn with two N's.
I know. I love it.
Yeah. And we have Kenana with two N's. So as we wait for them to show up, give our intro and a little special surprise in our intro today. See if you notice anything new or different. And why don't we just go ahead and knock it? Let's roll it, huh? Roll it. So very astute. Here locally, we saw what the difference was. How about Noel or Ken?
Yeah, I guess this means he's a permanent addition to the team.
Oh, or it could be short-lived. We'll have to see.
He ain't long for this world.
But if we go through this, what if I'm going to play this again? There's one other thing I changed.
He's agency. He's flex.
If I go in here, so right there at the very beginning, with the hot
Dragon
chick.
Snow.
No, so right there, I changed it because I was annoyed by I didn't take away. Stop. It doesn't let me just stop. Anyway, in the image, there was some smoke between her horn things, and it always bothered me. So I took it out, and now here comes Wes is running in. Makes me a little nervous seeing how fast you come down that slope with all those hickory nuts on the ground. Yeah, you shrug, but you hit one of those and fall on your head, and I'm gonna feel really bad.
Well, his head won't be any damage. Might break something else.
The stone pavers. Yeah. All right. We are live, by the way, as Wes beat Glenn. Now I don't remember anything special about Glenn being not coming tonight.
I remember him saying
And I don't know. He didn't participate in the chatter today, did he?
Like once.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, I think.
All right. So, tisk. He's probably caught up with work or something. That's fine. Oh, let's go over to the game camera. Yep, there's my logo, everyone. Oh, do I need to replay the intro just for you?
That's entirely up to you.
Because I think I should, because I updated it. Even if it's only good for 1 week. All right, in full disclosure, you can, if you search for something online, let's say Hero Forge Terminator, likely somebody has done a Terminator in Hero Forge. Come on, let's go. Somebody in Hero Forge has made a Terminator character, and you can just download it, add it to your collection.
Oh, wow.
Now, I don't know if I have a expand. I did pay a premium for subscription to Hero Forge, but so I don't know if that's available to everyone. Let's get over to the game layout. Boom! Hey, there's the big game layout, and the voice is popping. And so I looked up pirate. In Hero Forge, and there was already a Captain Jack one, and I just kind of changed the hair color and changed the beard so that it was kind of matched.
So what makes you say that the intros can only be valid for 1 week? Expecting one of us to die?
Oh well, just based
I'm
on
expecting
the
someone to die.
based on the chatter from today, I'm not gonna kill you. Well, I can't. I shouldn't say that.
Shimber already rolled an 18 on convincing them that
Yeah,
nothing to see here. You know,
nothing to see here.
No,
Yeah.
no bad intentions.
Yeah.
You know what a dragon's charisma is?
Are you a dragon right now, or are you yourself?
I'm doing the note.
Glenna.
Also, I think it would be
But
an insight check. if you want.
I know we're all excited to throw Shimber through the portal.
Oh God, yes.
Yep.
Before we get to that,
I don't know. I don't know if we want to go through the portal, to be honest.
before we get to that, it is Strider. Strider is in one of the decks. Do I have? If I can do the Dilly Roar, I don't know which one of these decks we would call home, but he's probably in one of these lower decks, right? And he's set up his his chemist table. Pardon me. Oh, jeez. And bubbling with the stuff that you had the 10-day, and you've been making healing potions. Mm-hmm. And why don't you give me a D4? Three. You got 3 healing potions. Now I want you to give me a medicine check.
Over here.
Yeah.
But a 9.
That's fine. That's fine. Because you were just getting into doing your 4th and final potion when things went right? It weren't going well. And that's when you get the knock on the door. Hey, we're here. It's time to go. And you say, get away. I'm frustrated. I'm focused. I got to get this right. All right? So keep rolling your D20 until you get 18 or better.
Okay. With the check plus or? Okay. Oh, close, but not quite. 1. Okay. You roll my dice, Jill. There we go.
All right. So time has passed, and you finally get this mixture just right, and instead of getting your standard, I don't know, purple potion healing, you got the next one better, which is it greater, superior, whatever the next one better of healing potion is.
All right.
Well, it's greater.
Greater
Well,
healing potions. I didn't look it up. The standard healing potion is what?
I think the standard is
2d4
greater.
plus 3d4 plus 3, 2d4 plus 2, whatever the next better one is.
Okay. 1.
All right, I don't know, Ken or Noel, if you want to look that up. So you've got 3 standard healing potions and one that's one better.
Okay.
And you say, Eureka, right? You've got it. And you burst out the door, and you're looking for where they. You start asking, hey, where's Eureka?
Greater healing.
Great, thank you. Greater healing. And what's the stats on the greater healing?
Uncommon, rarity.
No,
4d4 plus 4.
Say that again.
4d4 plus 4.
There you go. And standard is what, 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. And you're it's like you finally get your potion right. You're all excited to tell somebody, and they're not here. Where'd they go? And they said, "Oh, I'm surprised you didn't go with them. They went into the hole in the water over there." And you look over, and and that's where we get to the other map. Back over to this map, and oh, not that map. That's not the map I want. I want this one. The one that always there you go. And so you look over the and you see that there, sure enough, there's probably two because you took a rowboat, right? There's two rowboats over here.
I think Gloin towed that one over.
Oh,
And we took it.
sure enough, there's a flag out of the water on the small, tiny, less than 10-foot diameter island, right? And there was a metal lid that was, it looks like a shield even, standing erect on top of this little island, and with a makeshift flag with a blanket tied to it as the flag, kind of waving in the sea wind.
Did they put that there, or did we?
They put the flag there.
Alrighty. So the people on the ship have told me that that's where my friends went?
Yeah.
They went into the water?
Well, we watched them go down something in the middle of that little island.
Oh, I see. Okay. And this is all water between me and them.
So this shadow, as you look through the ground, there's some structure underneath the water.
Okay. Got it. But I'm saying from
Yeah, it's all water.
this is all water
this
leading
all-
to there, to,
yeah, this
to the
all-
round thing. The round thing's the only thing that's solid.
Yeah,
Out in the
other
middle.
than the boats, of
Okay.
course. Yeah.
Okay. So they went down there, eh?
I mean, you've been, oh, maybe not, because you've had your nose in this alchemist kit but you look outside and you say, oh man, you look at all these ruins underneath here. But kind of wedged between a bunch of rocks is this bulbous shaped structure, and then protruding out of the water is this 10-foot diameter hole in the water, or so you with a flag on it, with a rowboat next to it. What do you do?
Well, if that's where my friends went, that's where I need to go.
How are you gonna get there?
That's a great question. Do we have any more rowboats?
Of course.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will row myself over there.
All right. You row yourself over there. You tie off the boat, and you see a ladder going down.
I will head down the stairs.
You descend. You descend.
What
And-
point in time is this?
This is. Well, you're there. Everything you did last week is already done.
So we're already down at the...
You're already down there.
Okay.
And
That's what I was wondering, if you had run into us or...
yeah, no. So in my mind, the question is, have we resolved you yet?
I mean,
Well, I think Christian should be part of this decision.
Shimber
I think he walks in just where we left off.
will use his superior charisma to try to get out of this.
This is
pickle.
We're
like in the movie
We
where
are not quite there
We're
yet.
not there
they
yet.
do the sequel and they show you the same scene but from a different angle, and there's Strider just walking
Strider-
in the background. Oh, we didn't see him.
The hole opens up to a staircase that kind of U-shapes left and right.
Looks quite grand.
Which way? You look to the left, you see that the stairs are a little bit wet. So you look to the right, and they seem much drier.
I don't feel like slipping. I'll go to the right.
Sure. You go down the stairs, and you come to a room. In this room, you have pictures around the outside. You have statues, and you have some glass structure with coral pink fluid bubbling around inside of it. Also, there's a piano. There's a door to your right that you can see here, and there's a door across the room in front of you.
Alrighty.
Did we leave any of the doors open?
Apparently not.
Maybe a self-closing hinges.
Well, remember I called them like Star Trek doors?
Oh, right. Got that.
You know what?
Which I made up on the fly, so whatever.
So, okay. I'm gonna go.
You have 3 doors. You have a piano you could play. You could sit down and play the piano.
I could, but I'm on a mission. That's what I do. and I'm looking for my friends. And so I am going to go straight ahead to that door over there.
Yeah, so I mean, you walk forward and you notice this glyph on the floor, X with the 2 dots. You walk up to the door, and just as you stand in front, it just slides open in front of you. And in front of you, you get this garden, greenhouse kind of effect, full of plants. In fact, roll me a nature check.
Sure thing. As a druid, that's kind of my jam, although my nature is not. Well, it was, but it's not my jam because apparently I got no pluses. That's a 16.
16. Yeah, so you feel like there's enough vegetation in here. You might be able to make 2 more healing potions
Nice.
if you took the 5-10 minutes to collect them. That is. I mean, you recognize the plants like, oh boy, right there is that particular flower that you were looking for.
You know what? 2 more is not a small matter. We got a lot of people on our crew. I will take the 5 to 10 minutes to gather more stuff.
Sure. We're gonna roll a d10 and add 5.
Seven
Yeah,
total.
7 total. Yeah, so after 7-ish minutes, you filled your pouches up with a variety of
Leaves
plants.
and stems. And
Yeah.
Awesome.
You do notice the broken vases and urns. There's a fountain over here with a frog kind of spitting out water,
I want to look at the vases and urns. Do they look like they were holding any contents, or are they strictly vases and urns for flowers? Being that this is
Yeah, there's no, other than the broken vases and urns, there's no dirt on the ground.
Okay.
So if there was a liquid, it's well dried by now.
Okay. So nothing solid. Not like they were being used to hide something
Right.
or anything of
Right.
of value. Okay. All right. Ever forward.
All right, so you, as you're about ready to leave the room, you just see another one of these glyphs on the floor. Looks like a leaf. As you stand before the door, whoosh, it opens up.
All right.
And you see a number of doors. To the larger doors, front, left, right, and a smaller door to the immediate right. You might even hear children's voices laughing coming from one of the doors.
I'll check the small door.
Yeah, you check the small door and you look in and you see a strange pot in the floor. Looks like a outhouse shape, right? There's some metal thing repository on the wall and a repository to stand in with another thing over your head. I don't know what Strider experience would have in a formal bathroom.
Right. Does this thing at the far corner?
This thing here?
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
it have like walls? Is it?
It's actually, it has a tapestry around it.
I'll peek behind the tapestry.
Yeah, you open it up and there's a metal floor with a kind of a grated hole in it. There's also a lever on the wall.
I'll stand back, but I'll reach in and turn the lever.
Yeah, water starts to fall from the ceiling.
Whoa! I put the lever back to where it was so that it's not doing that anymore. That was kind of startling. All right. Okay, nothing. Oh, is this a table or a chest or what's under this brown thing?
We had Baz back in Strahd. We don't need another one for a good 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, right. We're good.
It's just a table.
Okay, there's
Nothing.
nothing, no drawers or anything to investigate
Yeah.
or anything like that. Okay.
Well, I mean, you've been taking swims. I mean, that counts for something.
Yeah.
All right, I'll head out of this room.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the hallway. Let's see. I'll head towards wherever the voices are.
All right. And you step up to this room, and you see three kids standing around a table, kind of talking, and they each have these small cups that they're drinking from, and a small plate, and they're eating something from the plate. And as the door opens, you hear something from behind, on the other side of the kids say, "Oh, children, we have another guest."
Okay.
Are you with the others?
I may be. Can you describe these others to me?
Let's see. Well, there was this short fellow, and there was the dark-skinned fellow, and the really tall girl, and the piratey one. Who am I forgetting? Oh, and yeah, there was Olak, and then they're not. Olak's not as distinguishable.
Well, he's got red beard.
What?
Oh,
The giant red beard.
The giant, yes, the gentleman with the red beard, of course.
Yeah, that's them. Do you know where they are? Or which way they went?
They went through the bridge, and I'm sure they went below.
Below.
What is she pointing with?
Her snout.
You left out that part.
Oh no, you haven't seen her yet. This is
okay.
the kids probably separated, and you see that's coming from this urn.
The bridge, you say? Is that this way? And I'll point.
And
I'll point towards the going forward.
Oh my! If you're gonna follow them, why don't you, they didn't ask, but I'm just gonna assume you'd like me to unlock the door for you.
Yes, please.
And she goes up and puts her snout to the touchpad, and the touchpad turns from red to green, and the door slides open. Have your way then.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck.
Appreciate it.
Now the room has noticeably changed from hospitable luxury to more of a formal, not formal is not the right word, mechanical nature. This wall is opaque. You can see through it, right? And you can see a grand vision of the underwater fish
Swimming by.
floating by. Yeah. You have mechanical panels in the center of the room and along the windows. And this door, I would say, this hatch you left open. This hatch to the lower is open, and you could feel the warm air wafting from that.
Okay.
And after a couple seconds, the door slides.
All right. Wow, this is all very mysterious. This definitely looks like something that Olak would appreciate more than myself, being a man of nature. Well, she let me in. I don't actually see a way out.
Well, you look down the hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a ladder to a lower level at some 10, 15 feet below.
Sure.
And you can definitely feel the heat
coming up.
And you probably, even from this point, you probably hear a vibration or a little...
Right. Okay. All right. Do any of these consoles have like doors or drawers or anything worth poking around in or investigating for content?
Likely. They probably have either open or slide, and you just see like wiring, maybe even a book that's in an alien language that has all these kind of diagrams in it.
Okay. Not a whole lot here of value. All right. I will make for the open passage.
Yeah, this one has a ladder. The other one didn't really have a ladder.
Okay.
And so you make your way down.
Yes.
Yep. And so right in front of you, first of all, there's a door to the left, and then there's two huge casks. And some barrels and some crates and
All right.
it's noticeably, almost uncomfortably warmer down here. And that whirring and vibration has gotten more intense.
Okay. Okay. All right. I want to investigate these barrels here at the far end.
These up here.
Yeah. Do they have a? I mean,
So if as I look at them, they look like you twing and the metal, right? And you look at the top. There's some ring at the top.
is there any apparent way to like? I just want to kind of like either peek or find out what's in there.
Sure. So you have that little cap, as you were, that you think you could unscrew perhaps to take a
Okay.
peek inside. Otherwise, it's full metal.
Gotcha.
If you ping on it, there's some fluids in it.
Okay. I would like to peek.
Yeah, you open it up, and the first thing is the fumes coming out of there kind of make your eyes kind of like, ooh, and you quickly cap it back up like
Okay.
that's like an acidy type of
Okay.
thing. You're not gonna want to hover over that too long.
Okay, got it.
Thirsty? You have a couple wine casks here.
Well, they appear to be wine casks. There's no guarantee that that's what's in them.
So suspicious.
Yeah, well, it's not like I've ever been to this place. This is a very unusual place.
It does have a point, though. It could be whiskey barrels.
There are crates or boxes of stuff over in the other way.
Yeah, so over here, some weird the fabric's not the right word. Material that these crates are made of is very foreign. It's not wood. It's not metal, but it's slick. And you open up, and they seem to be. There's some bolts. There's some wrenches, but other than that, nothing of any
of
value.
note. Okay. How big are the wrenches? Could I use one as a club? if I
The
wanted to?
wrench is probably use it as a club.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking. They're big
absolutely.
enough
You
to-
could. It's as big as your forearm,
All right.
and the wrench head is probably 6 inches
Okay.
ish.
I will take a wrench and put it in my pack.
You pick up that. It's heavy,
Is
right?
it?
Yeah, I mean it's like 5-pound heavy wrench.
Oh, I'm already carrying a lot of gear. I'll leave the wrench. It's intriguing though. It's like, okay, that could come in handy. Push come to shove.
You're almost surprised if I came through that he didn't grab it.
Well, there's that. I don't know what else he grabbed either.
Yeah, who knows what else was in that?
Right. Take the gun, take the gun. All right, leave the wrench. All right. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything else of note here. I guess I will. Now, do these doors look different?
Nope, same type of doors that you've seen before. So by now you realize if you walk up to them, they're probably going to open.
Okay. Is that so? I'm gonna look on these doors. Do these doors have like a pad that's glowing red green?
No.
Nothing like that.
No.
Okay. So these don't. These are probably going to.
You've
be like
gotten
the
through
others.
that upstairs, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know whether they're.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible that they have
Oh yeah,
locked doors down here.
No, they look like the other ones. You believe if you take a step up to it, they're just and open.
All right, then that's what I'll do.
You take a step, and as the doors slide open, there's a fresh wave of heat blast washes over you, and that rumbling, the sound you can tell is coming through from two mechanisms on either side of the path. Why don't you roll me a perception check?
Not that. Perception. Okay. 14.
Yeah. So I mean, it's worrying. What you really the heat is coming from these mechanisms, and the every once in a while those mechanisms kind of catch, click, and continue, and then.
Okay. All right. Well, I see these lines across. Are those really there, or like is there something I need to navigate between, through, under, over?
No. Those there's vines of sorts. They don't look vegetation,
Right.
but ropes perhaps going between them.
Okay. But are they high enough that I can
No,
get
they're
under?
just laying on the floor.
On the floor. Okay. So I will be careful so as not to step on them, but step over them
Yeah.
and
yeah.
make my way across.
As you step over them, I need you to make a dexterity check.
All right. Can do. Dexterity. That's okay. Straight up dexterity. I
Yep.
guess? Okay. All right. That's not what I want. I do. Okay. What's that? 16.
16. As you take half of 24 points of damage, as lightning streaks between the two things, and you take 12 points of damage.
So those healing potions that you just made. Yeah.
And you dive forward and roll.
Dang. What was that? I don't like that.
And so now you get into it seems more mechanical stuff. Levers bobbing up and down, moving dials and knobs and everywhere. And as you look down, they're not there. These guys are not there. They're here. I don't know, Olak, where's Minnie?
I was planning to get Minnie before we jump through the portal, but if Strider's coming behind, it's probably funnier if he's just working there and we're gone. So.
Yeah. So as you look forward, you see these creatures floating around, buzzing from one box in the wall, mechanical box in the wall, to another, frantically doing something, flittering, and they haven't noticed you yet. You don't sense hostility. You might sense anxiousness.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the floor is another one of those glyphs.
Here it looks like it says UPS. That's where you drop your package. Right there.
There's barrels and crates.
And beds and baths and beyond.
Crate and barrel. Wait, we just left there.
You left Pier 1.
Yeah, Pier 1. Nice. Well.
There's a much bigger creature past this other one to the top.
Yeah. Yikes. Okay. I'll check out a couple of those crates up there.
Up at the top?
Yep.
Let's see. What would be in these crates? There's rotted foodstuffs.
I don't know.
There's some strange canisters. Metal canisters.
Okay. Well, that's disappointing. All right. I'm going to come this way and steer clear of these critters.
You kind of dash back to the south, and you work your way around.
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check.
Sure thing.
Noisy as hell. It's noisy as hell.
Yeah.
He gets advantage.
He doesn't. They get disadvantage on their perception.
25.
Oh yeah, they don't hear you at all. They're frantically working. It's noisy,
Okay.
and you wait just right for this guy to kind of turn the other way, as you dash across, perhaps.
Sure.
As you get behind this, you see another door, and by now you're probably hearing familiar. You can't hear what they're saying, but it sounds like there's an argument going on inside, with maybe one of them kind of trying to calm them down.
All right. Okay. Well, if it sounds familiar, and I've yet to find my friends, yeah, I will approach the door.
You am I missing someone? I feel like I'm missing someone here.
Mini.
Another 6 of you. All right. So as you
there
open
you
the door, you see your companions all surrounding the captain, which you, as you watch the video, you know the captain is now played by our good friend Wes.
Right.
And just as one of them starts to grab his shoulder, you see the good captain look at him and says, for example, Gloin, after all we've been going through, and somehow turns on the charm, and despite what yours is, his is out of this world, and you let go, and you say, you know what, he's right. But about the time you let go, the other 3 grab you. And so you turn to the next person, you say, Varenka, my lady friend. And she goes, oh, you are charming. You're quite a handsome. You let go. But about this time she lets go, Gloin has grabbed you. What was he thinking? It says Beholder across the top. As they are obviously, it's like 1, 2.
After all we've been through these last 20 minutes.
And it's funny, but he just somehow makes it work.
All right.
It's just like, why? Wow, that's impressive.
Exactly.
And this mini who has been upgraded, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's now a tri-drone, I believe, right?
Yep.
He's much bigger than he was. He kind of goes apart. You recognize the core architecture, if that's the right word, components of him as you recognize as mini, but he is expanded, and he kind of walks and looks at you with concerned eyes as he looks, and he just kind of lumbers past, and you see them, and now this is where we can begin our night. Oh, I guess we described the room. There's a bed in here. There's a table with some sort of map, but what's most notable is this archway with tiles that spell BEHOLDER, above which of each of those letters is those runes you saw from the rooms, right? And you hear Shimmer saying, "Now, guys, I never said there wasn't a beholder. We just need to get we need to get this healing stone."
About signs.
And whoever seems to be the biggest threat, he kind of turns his attention to calm that person out a little bit.
Okay, wait. Let's think about this for a minute. Whether we throw Shimmer through there or not, do we even want to go in here? There's a beholder over there. He could be waiting on the other side.
And the idea that got us here was that there was going to be a big treasure.
Yeah, that's over there. Well, it's the stone that Shimmer wants.
Oh, that's right, the healing stone.
But he didn't tell us the truth, so I don't really care whether we get the stone or not.
I never lied.
I don't give a shit. Freak me out wherever you want.
He never lied.
Just like the thing to go get all to raid Trump's thing. Yes, yeah. Lies or mistruths or blah blah blah. Yeah. Anyway, do we really want to go in there? Is there any reason for us to go in there
So
and face the beholder?
There's the healing stone, and
Which we
we're
don't
assuming some other treasure.
We've got lots of treasure.
Ultimately, we gave our word to
There it
Matilda
is.
that we would help.
He gave us a falsehood. I don't care about his word anymore.
We gave
It's
our
about him, it's about her.
A man's life
We
is
gave
at stake.
her
That's true.
A man I do not know or care about.
Mr. Lawful Good. Or not so
No,
good.
that's the dragon's lawful good. I'm glowing. I am not lawful good.
He's lawful grumpy.
I'm an old dwarf. Yes, I am grumpy. Especially when I've been
I like it.
misled.
Well, I'm concerned that's the healer.
It's bad enough when we go into a battle knowing that we're going to be facing a white dragon a long time before we go there. But to be led by our nose into a beholder,
Just think of poor Matilla's
you
brother.
just shut up.
We got so close, and to turn back now.
Please remember, he has the silver tongue. All right.
That's why I'm telling him to shut up, or I'll shut him up. We'll see
But
how. We'll see.
Do remember as well that Gordon
Bonus
would
action,
be,
dragon, fire breath, and you're going to be toast, kiddo. Be careful.
Oh my.
Let the adults talk here.
All right. Well, so have we? We've not actually experimented with this portal yet, right?
No.
It's like a shimmering wave.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're assuming, based on the sign,
Yeah.
that the beholder, Captain, female, yes,
Zertes.
is on the other side of this.
She's here somewhere. This is her palace.
And have you encountered her before?
No.
I think so. No. I've just heard the stories. Surely a man of the sea such as yourself has heard the stories about Captain Zertes.
Well played.
Of course, I'm.
A stunning,
was-
sharp man such as
It was-
yourself.
yes, it was just they were so fanciful you never quite knew if they were. What?
Don't fall for his silver tongue. Stay on focus. Stay on focus here. We got an issue.
We gave our word.
Mm-hmm.
Not to him, but to
Feel free to.
All right.
If you want.
her.
We will try to get. I think we can try to get this thing, but it is not worth dying for.
So
If
is the
the
plan we just run in, try to find it, run out, and have a beholder chasing after us for forever?
Sure.
Well, okay, so here's a question to the noob. So, what's to keep her from coming through the door any second?
Yeah.
mean-
Nothing, because I'm pretty sure they said they left food for her.
Can we shut
That is
this?
why I moved to the side.
I don't.
Can we shut it down?
It was.
What if we take the letters down?
I
Oh,
mean,
that's
that
right, we had to-
probably shuts down us going through, but I'm guessing she can turn it on from her side.
Well, maybe.
It is her palace.
Think of it as a door. It can be open from both sides.
No.
Maybe. But I agree with
Or
what
above
thinking.
above the table. Maybe she was imprisoned there. We don't. I don't really know.
Shimmer could say that.
Shimmer wouldn't say that. No, he's
Well-
trying to convince you that you should go in there.
Remember
and
the
not,
what the teapot said up above? Remember that? It's been bringing food down for her, and it hasn't eaten it. She hasn't seen Captain Zertes in a long time.
Did she tell us the time? Was it days, month? No, just haven't
A
seen
long
it.
time.
She
Okay.
said it's a long time. I don't
Well-
see. But if she's been bringing food down here, where is it?
Or
did she take it
a
back?
pile of yeah. There's a plate there. Probably has yesterday's food on it. Hasn't taken it back yet.
Well,
But
So why is Zertes not coming out and eating her food?
Maybe she's dead. Maybe she fell down and can't get up.
What do beholders eat? Do they
I don't
eat
think
normal food?
beholders have sex either.
Whatever they want. What'd you say? No.
I don't think they have a sex either.
Female.
They don't reproduce. They replicate, I think. Anyways.
Well,
I might
maybe
be
she's in the middle of
Replicate.
what's the word for that?
Yeah.
When a cell's divide,
As-
mitosis,
Mitosis.
Maybe she's mitosisizing, and it takes a few days.
Well, that would be
Masticizing.
wonderful.
I think
We'll
that's a
raise
different
2
word.
beholders. That's awesome.
Maybe it'd be a cute little baby one.
I'm a little concerned. My health is not low, but it's low enough that if I disintegrate,
What does Shimber want to
done
do?
for.
Shimber will bravely follow you through the portal.
Follow?
There's
This was
no
your
following.
idea.
Hold on,
No
hold on.
following.
After all, you all are the brave adventurers
You're
that
going
have
first.
taken on
Yeah.
these giant dragons.
No.
I'm merely a
No.
captain of
You
a
have to
ship.
prove yourself worthy to hang out with us now.
You're going first, Bubba.
You haven't demonstrated your abilities quite yet.
I have not.
He's trying. At least
But
some
he's
of them.
pretty much automatically charming the pants off people, though,
Well,
right?
anyone he
On that
focuses on, he'll charm the pants
I
off
mean, I
of.
have a plus 11 persuasion,
Yeah.
so
And you can't roll less than a 10.
Well, that on the one hand, I would think
Yeah.
Ruckus is a little bit put out that there's someone more charming than him, but on the other hand, he loves to schmooze people with who seem to have power or charm. So he'd want to be like, yeah, this guy's awesome. This is my
Yeah,
buddy.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I can't roll lower than a 10, so really I can't roll lower than 21 on persuasion.
Yeah. So Ruckus is
That's
in.
his base score.
Yeah. Ruckus is in. He's like, let's go. It'll be an adventurer. We'll go in together. How about that?
He puts his arm in your arm.
And we
Follow the Yellow Brick Road.
we're going to skip the two of us next to each other. We're going to skip forward and straight towards the portal.
Yep. Is it big enough we can go side by side?
Sure.
For the sake of this, yes.
And as you're about to skip forward through it, you see Varinka kind of falling behind.
Right.
Varinka, I assume that's why you put your thing there, right?
Yep.
And Ruckus and
Just,
you start to go through, but
I'd say to him, just give him one more last smile. Come on, friends.
and you disappear through. Gloin, Olak. Yeah, as you've kind of steered clear, they disappear.
Oh, fine, let's go. I'll pop Minnie in the bag and then charge through.
All right.
I know. Yeah, Strider will go.
Gloin ran back upstairs to go to the bathroom, chancing the lightning bolts.
Boy, that was a shower.
I don't know what he wants to do, so I have to wait.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the first three, and then Olak, and then Strider all jump through. Gloin's standing there by himself. And grumbling under his freaking can't believe it. What does he do?
Death is a great adventure.
It's not like you walk, it's more like he stomps through with those boots of kicking. Alright, so we start with Ruckus and Shimber. As we go, we activate.
This whole time I've had the Monty Python Like he bravely ran away. Song in my head.
Sir Robin.
Yeah, pretty sure Robin.
And so let's just
Oh, that's a lot of yellow stuff.
What the?
follow
I don't know.
I'm hoping that's gold and not lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glad the two charmers are up front.
But they're all mimics, right? All the gold pieces.
So it's like
a
this-
bazillion gold piece mimics.
Eat you.
You walk through, and finally
for
stomping
what?
through is Gloin, and across the room is this many-eyed, floating head.
Oh God.
Always watching.
Nice.
I was thinking, as its eye stalks kind of behind, and before it hovers, and as it was all the walls. So on the floor is you're standing on coins, a bed of coins. It's
Spread out.
somewhat thick, and you see around the room you see these statues, and a variety. And you've got I don't
need to
know, a
spread
Roman centurion, a Greek goddess type. This looks like some bipedal crocodile. This one looks like some sort of jackal god type, Egyptian jackal. Another soldier, and another much taller statue. And it turns around and says, "Hello, what have we here?"
I'm moving off to the side.
Yeah, well, why don't we roll
Yeah, it seems
initiative?
like a good idea.
Let's give it. For now, we're just establishing a turn order. So let's roll initiative. All right, Strider, since you got yours.
12.
17 for me.
12,
11 for Olak.
17, 11,
15.
15 for Ruckus. Gloin?
Second go.
It's gonna roll like 10 now. It's gonna take a
Take
while.
the first one. Bunch of dice go across the screen.
His short legs don't react so fast. Gloin?
2 is what it says on here.
Okay.
2. Did I get Shimber? Shimber?
No, Shimber rolled a 9.
9. All right, let's resort this. All right, Ruckus. You step through this large, mass, meaty ball rotates around, and you see all these eyeballs kind of snakily hovering towards you. Massive lips, thick red lipstick around its mouth. But as it talks, you can see these yellow teeth and phlegm kind of going in between. In the middle of this ball is just one giant eyeball with thick black mascara around it, and the eye stalks, they have these cutesy bows tied around them. Hello! Oh, we have visitors! It's been so long since we've had visitors!
And beholders, I mean, how common are they? Any of us would have encountered one before?
I have.
Gloin has.
No, Glenn has not.
Gloin probably has heard stories of them. Verika's at least heard stories of them.
My other character, Phil Harris.
There, of course, is a famous beholder underneath Waterdeep. There are rumors of one in was it Fortitude.
It was in the quarry.
It was in the
well,
quarry.
the quarry, but there's
Okay.
rumors of one in
Down
in
just-
Neverwinter, or the
Oh,
very
we
end
didn't take
thereof.
that path, did we?
No, that was put there so that you didn't take that path. But we're a higher level now, and maybe we can take it on. But
Okay. Can you zoom out a little bit? Just want to see what else
Can
is
you share
around here.
that?
So
Oh, yeah.
we got
So you have statues.
Statues,
You have
and-
this giant skull with a sword in it.
yeah, that's kind of fun.
This guy here looks like an elephant with wings.
And are those 5 foot squares?
Yeah, they're 5 foot squares.
Okay.
Hello!
Tell her what
Oh, piratey person! Oh, I don't have one of those.
We're gonna try our what's her name again? Zertes. So we would give a bow. and say,
Oh, so cordial!
great, Madam Zertes.
That's Captain
Captain,
Zertes.
yes, and
Can't
compliment
you see the hat?
on this wonderful, amazing vessel of yours we've just come through. It has such wondrous mechanical magic going on in it.
Oh, you like it, do you?
Yes. We were told that the great, wise, wonderful Captain Zertes. I keep getting that wrong.
you keep saying Zertes.
Yeah.
Zertes!
Zertes might be in possession of a healing stone
Oh, right out there, you're just going to
that could help a friend of ours.
A healing stone. Oh, let me think. No. And now it's in the turn order. Give me a persuasion check.
Where did we get? Oh, there we go. Persuasion.
You ever play poker?
Go big.
Apparently not. It's his turn. Let him have his turn.
18.
18. Yes, I think we have a healing stone here somewhere. And first she says, Harley, come here, honey. Come here, don't. Come here. And this, it says Holly.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Harley, come here, boy, come here. And she looks off to this side, and this winged miniature elephant. Just you didn't notice it was real before, but it and it takes a couple it takes a couple skips, a couple steps, and then it floats up in the air. It flies up a little bit, and it runs up to her and lands. Oh, I did have it out here. Lands right on top of it as it floats, and it just lands right on top of its head on the middle of the hat. And that's what you can kind of see it there. I didn't. Otherwise, you would have saw that was a piratey hat. Yes. Oh, my dear Harley, it's been you're such a good boy. The brave young man would like a healing stone. Do you think you could find him a healing stone? And he runs off. He runs this way with his trunk. And finally, he picks up a stone and comes back to it.
Get excited.
And it wraps around the stone with one of its eye stalks. This is a healing stone. And she flings it at you. Make the catch. I got it. I assume a 23 would hit.
Hit me? Yeah.
Yeah. So I need you
So
to
she
roll.
hits me with healing?
She hits you with
A
this
projectile.
with this stone. And I can just picture it. She does a twirl, right, and releases it with her eye stalk.
That's not gonna help me.
Yeah. So I need you to roll a d12.
Yeah, just quick. quick second. Let me check something. This is only. Yeah, it wouldn't help. Roll a
D12.
12.
I'll be back in a few minutes, guys.
12. That's the big, chunky, round one. Where are you?
Just remember, Branka, you talked us into this.
Sort of. Ruckus kind of
Oh yeah, well,
jumped in.
Well, and Olak and Strider, we all said we were trying to keep our word.
But we were lied to.
Do you need
There
help
it
with
is.
the
Yep, I found
D12?
it.
Nobody ever lied to you.
11.
Just didn't tell
And
you the
she,
whole
as
truth.
it hits you, it's like grazes you right in the. Oh, I know it stings for a second. As you took 6 points of damage, but before you mark it down, roll the D12 again.
6.
First is a 12. As that 12 points of damage is healed immediately by 6 points of healing.
Okay.
You're net -6.
Minus. Okay. Was it? Yeah, it was 11 on the first one and then 6.
What are the first roll was
Different.
damage, the second roll was healing.
Okay.
Is that the stone you're looking for?
Well, I pick it up. That hurt, but then not as much as I thought it would.
Well, that's a good
I
thing.
would show it to Shimmer and say, "This is what
So what we're looking for.
you were seeking."
Do I understand the objective correctly? And at what point do?
Well,
Was-
you
it
know
was- it was-
that the stone that you're looking for would be something that might prevent or inhibit petrification. As the story went, that your brother-in-law has been afflicted with petrification, and each morning they have to greater restoration.
That is the story we told the crew. Yes.
So now you take that's what you've told them, and so that is the story of the stone, which was true.
Well, it's true.
You
Yeah.
believe it to be here. There's nothing untrue about that.
Are we doing the rest of it as well?
That is entirely up to you.
I think we should do the rest of it as well.
It's not your turn.
No, it isn't.
But he did ask you a question.
Is this it?
Does that help with petrification?
How would I know?
All right. Enough of your turn. Enough of her turn. Strider, you're up. You've heard all this. You saw the stones sling. You hear Gloin muttering, "Oh, we should spread out."
Yes. So
Oh yeah, I was so busy charming I didn't move. But oh well.
Remember, spread out.
Kono's everything. Yes.
Yeah, spread out.
okay, I got
Before
this.
she
I got
makes
this.
us all dead.
All right. So Strider is going
fell
to. I'm gonna back up this way.
And in that attack with the stone, you sense no maliciousness. She didn't try to kill you with that stone.
Did she throw it or the little
No,
elephant?
she
threw it?
wrapped
threw
it up in an eye stalk, spun around, and
Okay.
All right.
I doubt she would have shed tears if she had killed you.
Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Okay, 5, 10.
Lawful evil though, not
No.
chaotic or
Let's see, over
stop
here.
one.
She needs to be dead.
and she says, "Aphrodite, look at all these pleasantly looking men. Such a complex tone on that one."
It's like bruise disappears.
So I've moved not quite all of my movement to this pile of gems here.
"Oh, that this one has an interest in you, Aphrodite. Would you like a companion?"
No.
"You would?" Would you
She's
like
talking
to-
to Aphrodite?
Well, she's seemingly talking to the statue.
Yeah, right.
And she pauses as if the statue is responding, but you don't hear it.
Got it.
Strider's going to be the first one.
As well. You know what? I'm going to go in an uncharacteristically decisive way. Strider has moved over to this pile of things that look like jewels, gems, stones, and I want to investigate that pile to see if there's anything that looks like the healing stone or anything that looks like what we might want.
So you came from here-ish, right?
Yep.
To here?
Yep.
And
I still have movement.
I don't know what the heck that is.
Okay.
But this is obviously some sort of chest.
Okay.
And so is that.
Yeah.
And so is what?
Pointed to the girl.
Just a little north.
Yeah. And that's some sort of chest. Yes. And as you go down and you open the chest, a giant tongue wraps around your... as we are adding a mimic to the mix.
Awesome.
It's going well.
Christian. Should I have warned everyone not to touch anything?
Too late now. I mean,
Hey.
Let me bring up the
I
monster.
thought we were experienced adventurers to know enough not to touch anything.
so did Shimber.
What?
Alright.
What have you touched?
Certainly I've
Nothing.
Uh,
Let's see, features.
actions, one target. On a hit. Oh, so 15?
15 to hit?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, as the tongue reaches out and just slimed your forearm as it tries to grab you.
Whoa!
Yeah, if it's in there, you probably don't want to check anymore.
Yeah, no. Okay. That was... So I, snatched my hand back like, whoa! Okay. I don't think it's over here. Alright, I don't want to, there's a part of me that wants to swat the mimic, but there's a greater part of me that says if I swat the mimic, that might piss her off. So I'm not going to do that.
You might want to touch that. Down, Chesty, down. Not you, Aphrodite. You're such a tease.
I'll back up and give myself some space from both chests.
It's worth it just for this character.
And okay, I moved. I did my investigation. I dodged this thing, and so I've backed up a little bit more. I think that's the end of my movement, roughly. And I will hold the dodge action for either if this Centurion swats at me.
All right, so you take a step back.
Yeah,
I'm a drow.
well, not that far. No, I was where I wanted to be.
So you were there, and you just take a half step back.
Yeah, just a little bit of clearance.
And as you do that, you see that chest kind of just hopping towards you.
All right.
Nice.
Check behind you.
Well then,
No idea how many mimics are in here.
on that note, oh, he's coming at me. Fabulous.
Chesty, down, girl, down, behave.
Do you have to share that or thing so I can see it on the screen?
What?
That.
That
The
what?
mimic you're not seeing?
I don't see. I'm still on the chef here.
Oh.
All right, I'm just going to bounce this back and forth, see if we can pull him back. Oh!
Everybody else.
There it goes.
It's going? All right, good. All right,
And so then
you took the dodge. I kind of feel like your action was investigating the chest.
well, right. Okay, I hear what you're
So you don't get the dodge.
No, okay.
All right. And you're done.
Yep.
All right. Next, Olak.
Ooh.
You just
Okay.
looked over and you saw Strider reach into this chest, and the chest took exception to that, and has turned to face him.
Yeah, so I am going to make sure I remember how this thing works. There it is.
Neat. Is that a sword
Yeah, we said
in the
bonus
stone?
action. All right, I'm going to use my bonus action and turn my
Skull.
boots of blazing speed on.
Sword in the skull.
Nice.
You talking about
I
that
now
over
have
there?
a
No.
base walking
Look right
speed
behind
of
the portal.
120 feet.
Oh, nifty. can make you
However, if I
king.
go over half my speed, bad things happen. So I will hopefully go less than 60 feet, and I will just impose myself between the chest and Strider if there's room.
Yeah, you squeeze in there.
And then I'll dodge.
Okay.
I don't want to take any aggressive action yet, but I will dodge.
So he runs over there and gets in front of you. I got you, and then I jump out of the way.
Oh, they're fighting over you, Aphrodite. The men are always so fascinated. And then you took what action? Dodge action.
Dodge.
All right. That was all. Shimber.
Okay.
His full name is Shiver Me Timber.
Yeah, right.
That's what it was supposed to be originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, in full disclosure, embarrassment on my side, I didn't know what it really was. So I didn't know the phrase was shiver me timbers. Shiver me timbers.
Okay.
I didn't know it. I just put shimber.
Shimber Me Timber. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's
That's good. It works. I love it. Shiver Me. What does that mean? Like I'm shaking in my boots?
No, so Shiver Me Timbers, actually, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, it's an announcement of like shock or surprise. It had to do with the fact like if their ship was hit, like the timbers of your ship were shaken by being struck by a cannon or
Makes sense.
running into something. So Shiver Me Timbers is like, ooh, you're shaken up because in theory your ship got shaken up by being attacked or running into
shimber is
something.
how it came. Now I
Nice.
did give him a chance to slightly modify that if you wanted to.
I just stuck with it.
I like it.
Okay, so as a bonus action, I'm going to cast
Nice
Far
trivia.
Step. That's going to
That's
allow me
me.
to teleport.
Okay.
He's what? Teleport?
Yeah.
Is that what I heard?
Just like
He wants to sit on top of the elephant.
in
on
the
top
room.
Of the wheel.
Oh, by the way, the walls, mirror, reflective. Okay. Ceiling, hundreds of feet up.
Mirror wall.
You can't see the
ceiling is way up there somewhere.
Way
Okay.
up there somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. So that's my bonus action.
Well, finish it.
Oh yeah, so I cast Far Step. and
Yes.
That allows me to teleport up 60 feet.
Where would you like to be?
Off to her left, so like
Pick a spot.
kind of that, or not in base contact, but other side.
This side.
Her.
So there's a statue right here.
Yeah,
So
being like a little bit further away, like I don't want to be like right on top of her. But,
So I'll start there, and you move me from there.
Squash between two statues. Awesome.
how about one back diagonally?
Now the statue is directly in between you.
Diagonally.
Am I not correct? Is that where you want me?
Like one over from there as well.
Here?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. So you run, you bamf right, and right in front of you, you see this tall, muscular statue, and you see the jackal-looking Egyptian god type of black, right, and oh my, we have a magic user. A pirate can do tricks. That's so cool.
So
if
far
you could
Far
do
Step
that-
allows me to teleport as a bonus action for the next minute.
Obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's not
didn't
just
have her
this
eye.
one
Yeah,
time.
Okay.
It's allowing
And it's only
me
a
to-
bonus action. Yeah. Okay.
You
I guess-
use the spell.
Now is as good a time as any. So
Oh,
Here we go.
Schubert will start telling the story. Actually, he'll pull off his lute off his back and strum a few chords while he's doing so.
A musician. Oh, play us a song.
He will tell a story of a young adventurer who was looking for. What was he looking for?
Stone of Galore.
Yeah, Stone of Galore. When.
If she could clap.
Yeah, it's so exciting. When he gets petrified by Xanathar.
Yes? Can Keep singing.
And Xanathar brings his regards, for he will only lift the petrification upon your death.
My death?
I'm trying to work the charm angle here, dude.
Record scratch.
Ixnay on the F day.
Wait a second. This song is about Xanathar wants me, Dad?
Was it?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, isn't that rich?
I think he's trying to put us in a position we can't back out of.
Yes.
You asked.
Xanathar was the
Should we kill Shimber too?
the dragon.
No.
We're getting there.
Xanathar is a beholder.
Okay.
Xanathar is a famous
Is-
beholder,
right,
crime lord
right,
of
okay.
Waterdeep.
Okay. And
There are
You
books
said-
named after him.
yes, and you said Xanathar wants her dead because she petrified somebody.
No, Xanathar petrified Matilda's brother.
Okay. And so your song was about killing Xanathar,
No, it was killing Captain Zertes.
And why?
and that will break the spell?
Yes.
Well, we need to recover her petrification stock.
Wow.
I don't know if you would tell the rest of the story
It's,
yet.
it's part of the
but-
song.
Oh, yeah, okay, I would tell the rest of the story. And then we have to go return it to Xanathar.
Why is he missing his?
Is she the spurned lover or is he the spurned lover?
He's a spurned lover.
Yeah.
He's a spurned
he's
lover.
Yeah, that kind of anger is
Yeah.
great.
So Xanathar dreamed her into existence, and as the ability of beholders, and with the hope that they could be crime lords in passion, but she rejected him, spurned his goldfish Skylar or whatever it is, and she took off for a life of pirating. And at some point, someone on the ship, and the rest is history. Now, so yeah, that just happened. Oh, what a magnificent song! So, yeah, I'm afraid your friend, this person of the song, is just gonna have to stay a statue. But that's your turn.
Yep.
We're to Varinka. Varinka, I want you to start with a perception check.
Okay. $19.
Yeah. So you watch as Shimber bamfs, right? You see that he reappears next to that statue, and that tall statue is a Goliath, and its facial structure and the markings on it are very familiar to you.
I would, I guess, inquire with her. I'd approach it.
So all right.
And I would ask her,
You have
Captain Zertes, who is this Goliath? And
you
how
have
did he
just
come to
heard
be here?
Shimber basically declare war on Zertes. Just
Well, her reaction was, "It's a humorous song."
yeah, okay.
All right, and so you walk up to the statue and you see the facial. So Goliaths typically have facial tattoos. All right, Brinka, you really haven't talked about yours so much, but and these markings are very much of your tribe. Remind you of your tribe at least.
Yeah.
Oh yes, you mean that would be? Let me think. What was his name? Narthak! Yes, his name was Narthak. He was a Goliath. if you were sent, as he looks past you to Shimmer, if you, as his eyeballs all kind of look at each of you, were sent by Xanathar, just know you're not the first adventurers to come seek my eye. Xanathar, trying to win me back, sent me this lovely Narthak, and he's been... Narthak, do you have anything to say to this young lady? He says you look familiar. He asks where you come from.
I'm still standing close to the portal, aren't I?
Bye.
Do it. Don't do it.
I'm from the Gold Tribe, Captain Zertes.
Gold Tribe. What are the chances that he might be from the Gold Tribe also? Maybe we should roll on the Mythic Emulator. Fate question.
Gold Tribe.
Tribe? Question mark. What happened?
Chaos is probably up a little bit.
Oh yeah, chaos. We're gonna make that a nice 6. But what happened to my configuration? Did it roll it? I didn't really mean for it to roll. I wasn't ready for it to. Good. Close. Configure. Submit. That's not what I meant to happen. No.
Come back. Come back, Shane.
Where'd it go? Fate. What was it called?
Fate chart.
We're gonna. Well, that's sad. Oh, we can do it down here. Fate check. Huzzah!
We're back.
Tribe. Yes is favorable, would you say?
No.
Varinka?
Yes.
And I'm going to say it's 50-50.
Yes.
Yes, he says he is from the Gold Tribe. He says to look at his back. Why would you have to look at his back? This is so exciting.
Maybe there's more tattoos or markings.
Do you go around the back behind him?
I do, with her approval, of course.
And she says, "Of course." And as you, I'm sorry.
You do it.
Yeah. So as you step though, as you step here, you get the oddest feeling, a heaviness, a powerlessness as you got within 10 feet of her. But then you pass through it, and just as you pass through it, it's gone again. And as you looked at the back of this statue, you see a raised infinity marking on its right shoulder.
That tramp stamp.
Yeah, that was the slave stamp.
What do you do?
Sorry.
Crumple in tears.
I would ask her if she could unpetrify him so we could learn more about Xanathar's plot.
No! You isn't that rich. Unpetrified. What we could do, though, is we could make you a pair. How awesome would that be? If you would like to stay here with him, we can arrange that.
No, not interested in staying. Although your company is quite friendly.
Yeah, I'd say you still have an action if you want it.
Wait, so Varinka thinks this is one of her tribe that's been petrified here.
Yes.
So
Her turn.
okay.
What was his name again?
Narthak.
Narthak.
Is that an N?
Narthak.
He will. I will.
Not to be mistaken with Karnak.
Stay right here. But I will summon my echo. At the 10-foot mark of her, in front of that statue, off to her 5 o'clock.
Here?
I'll move it. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Get too close to her.
Does that go? It'll just pop.
So, here's the thing. Anything magical at all does not work within 10 feet of her.
This is not magic.
All right. So, okay.
There you go.
There's as if there's a bubble around her.
Okay, but we don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that. But we just had to clarify that if this was magic or not. Okay.
Is fire breath magical?
Magic.
No, it's a feature.
Damn it.
A fireball would be, but fire breath I think is not.
No, it's a natural occurring thing from the dragon.
Varenka? That was a bonus action, right?
Yeah. I was just.
Oh, more tricks!
I think there's really no. I'm gonna stay where I am and hold the dodge action.
All your magical weapons won't hurt her.
I'll hold my dodge.
Yeah.
I don't know that I
That's my
agree
turn.
with that because it's. Oh, we said within 10 feet.
We don't know that.
Right.
The mimic lunges at Olak.
You could turn into a Weirshard and try and fight her.
This is the mimic's turn. He had his surprise round. Now this is his actual turn. And +5 to hit.
It has disadvantage too.
Because he's dodging.
Yeah, it missed. It's almost like it only half heart. And you hear, "Now, Chesty, behave! We have Gus!" And you hear kind of growling at you like a mad dog. And Gloin.
He's torn. He so wants to just walk back through and go away.
Yeah, and as you turn and look at that, it becomes a normal door.
Of course.
You didn't really think the DM was going to let you run away, did you?
That could make for an
It's
interesting
not a fight
story.
I want. There's no point to this.
You didn't choose the fight. The fight chose you.
Well, we
Who's fighting?
we were A, we were sort of conned into the fight, and B,
Hey,
the rest of us peer
con-
pressured him into it. He was not.
Your duty
Not
and
really.
honor led you to the fight. Nobody
His
conned
loyalty
So
you.
as
to
you
his
turn around and you
friends.
look at the portal, it stops shimmering and it solidifies into a solid metal plate.
Oh, well, crap.
In for the long haul.
Anything in here could be.
Yeah, you barely even stepped off the dais, maybe,
Yeah.
the step.
People are toward.
I don't want to be next to any object in here.
Then don't.
I'm going to.
Gems. I wonder if one of those could be healing stone.
I'm going to move diagonally 2 spots close to those gems. That way she either has to go with those 2 over there, those 3, these 2 over here, or me in the center. So, and I'm going to hold the dodge action. I am not initiating anything.
All right, Ruckus.
I'm trying to look everywhere because anything could come alive and eat me.
Oh, and we have a dwarf. I don't have a dwarf yet.
No.
We are going to get this.
Okay, wait. So now we know she's petrified. A Goliath and wants to collect a dwarf and lock the door.
She already kind of said that about you two when you walked in.
Oh well, yeah, not quite so. Okay.
We have the stone. Can we leave?
Well, yeah, that's. I'm like, but I asked Shimmer, "You think this is it?" And then he went over there and sang a song about killing her.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
So I take that as a
the-
no.
From the song,
So
from
that-
the song, it makes you sound like you need to sever her petrification stock
Yeah.
and return to Xanathar to break the curse.
So then we were misinformed about the power of the healing stone.
Oh, no, you weren't.
We just don't know if that's it.
The stone, if I understand correctly, wouldn't cure him. It would just basically delay the.
It would be in place of the restoration spell they have to carry. The stone would do it for them.
Right. Sounds like a win.
Yeah.
So in order
All
to
right.
cure him,
Yeah.
we need to kill her and take the stock.
But you don't know if this is the right stone.
Right.
Because there's no reason to believe this one cures restoration.
Right.
Or cures petrification.
Okay.
Petrification.
Right. So who we at? Back to Ruckus?
Yeah. Okay. So here. Is that what? No, that's not what I want. I wanted this one, right?
I am
Okay.
30 feet of her.
So, 60. Okay. So Ruckus is gonna head over to. Well, I'll do this first. So Ruckus will say, "Well, Captain, here's another fanciful thing you might enjoy," and he will cast Fairy Fire on her. So, if it worked, it would
Yeah, I know what fairy fire is.
outlined in violet light.
There's some sort of check, right?
Outlined in fails a Dex saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah. So you cast.
Normally, it would be around
Yeah.
her, and
Yeah.
then it would stick to her if she failed the check.
Right. Yeah. So as it gets toward her, it just the purplishness. Oh, look at all the pretty lights, and dissipates. No effect.
So I'm guessing
Okay.
she chose to.
So, well, I mean, it would if it worked. Even if she passed the save, it would be around.
It got within 10 feet of her, and it like the lights kind of all. It's like a balloon full of.
Yeah.
And then just all sprinkled,
So-
floats to the
so
ground.
basically-
I was trying to get a hint and determine if this was
A legendary
a
action.
legendary action that she can use like 3 times to choose to pass it, or if
Yeah.
this was
No,
just
but
a
this is
feature.
more than just passing. If she had passed, it still would have been around her. It just wouldn't have stuck to her and
Yeah.
helped us.
This-
This is like it. She just killed it. Poof.
It didn't take effect.
She killed the spell. And then I'm going to head over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over behind this skull here.
Where from here? Where do you want to be?
One more diagonal that way.
This way?
No,
No.
no.
This way?
No.
Nope.
This way?
Look at my hand. Right there.
Behind it?
Yes.
Here?
Close enough.
Is that where you want to be?
I want to be one more towards you.
Down here?
Towards you.
Who's me?
You, Dave.
Oh no, my
In the
physical
real
being.
world, yes.
Yeah.
There we go. That's where I want to
There's
be.
a hat in that one square. I don't know if you want to be near that hat.
Because it's going to eat me.
Don't forget, guys, the walls are mirrors.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Well, you get there and you turn around and there's your reflection and you get distracted.
Oh, I haven't fixed my... I haven't waxed my mustache in a while. Huh?
Oh wait, where are you going?
Is this skull... This is like...
This is
as tall as me?
5 foot. Yeah, it's
Like I
big.
could climb inside it if I wanted to?
No, not that big.
Okay.
I mean, you'd have to get like really small.
Okay. But at least I got some cover.
Yes, I'd say you have half cover.
Oh my god. I'm waiting for what the skull is going to do.
Turn around and bite him.
So no, but yeah, because I'm still kind of like, are we fighting or are we not? So it was sort of a, hey, look at the pretty lights kind of thing that could have helped us if we went
The
on the
no fear
offensive,
of
but
us.
it went.
Zertes floats over
Oh boy!
and right up to Shimber. And this thing is within 5 feet of Shimber, above it, floating above it. It looks down and it says, and it takes its tongue, its long, thick tongue, and licks you. You taste wonderful. Well, first of all, I guess you would get a dexterity. Do you stand there and take it as it? All right, so it try. Oh, a natural one. Wait, where are you going? And I'm gonna give you a free movement back.
She closed her eyes to lick you.
Your song would be so much more entertaining if you would take off your shirt.
Whoa!
Don't you think, Aphrodite? Oh, she thinks so. Wouldn't you please take your shirt off?
Is that a magical command?
No, not yet.
Okay. I like my shirt where it is.
Oh, you're not going to play anymore. You won't be the nice guest, but you're so handsome. I bet you have muscles underneath that, don't you? Probably. No, Canarthak, maybe not as big as yours, but I bet they're all ripply.
I'm trying to think how Shimbra would respond to that. If he would play along or not.
He's very accustomed to having
That is
homely
true.
women,
That is true. So he would.
but he loves the attention.
He loves the attention, but he'd be very skilled at like redirecting, fawning. Well, women. This is a first though, because it's a fawning beholder.
Mm-hmm. Let's lessen your inhibitions.
She's getting you drunk.
No, she's
That's what I hear.
fawning over and asked him to take off his shirt. And he said he'd rather not, so we'll see what happens. There's the cone.
What's all her different eye rays again?
You're
petrification.
not allowed to know that.
Petrification,
We were told to
disintegration.
look into it.
Here, does
We were
this
told to look at the
reduce
holder?
your inhibitions as he
Homework.
Charm.
glares
That's a
at you?
reach-out.
Is that a charm?
Okay.
No, it's just anti-magic field.
Oh, anti-magic field.
Oh, and so Varinka and Shimber and you all feel the weight of any magical, like your glaive no longer is glowing. Any magical item seems to have lost effect. If you have a ring of a protection or magical gear, it no longer has the effect.
Well,
All
only
of us?
that cone.
No, just those.
Within
over there.
10 feet of her.
Oh.
Oh. Within 10 feet and inside the cone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Your Ruckus is fine.
Okay.
You know, this is perfect. Drinker's right in my way. I can take them both out at once.
Wait. But,
So that was her turn.
The good thing is the cone also protects us from her other.
Well, the cone does.
Right.
That shit.
And so Strider,
That doesn't protect you guys.
she's just moved up.
Right.
She's given Shimber some attention.
Yep.
It's just you.
Yeah, so I'm protected. Well, they're anti-magic as well. They might not.
So the first thing Strider's going to do is call out to her. My good Captain Zertes, could you call off your chest here? I don't really wish to do it any harm. I want to see if she'll do it because otherwise I'm going to do something.
Chesty, down girl, down boy. I don't remember what I said. Bad boy! Heal! Come here, Chester! Bad boy!
So we saw her shoot some kind of ray cone at.
It doesn't say if it's visible or not. Apparently, what choice do I have, right? It's visible.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's on now, right?
Well,
I mean, we
Yeah,
saw
it's
her.
an anti-magic,
Oh,
so it just means
Or-
that-
what's on? What has she done?
That's what
Exactly,
I'm asking.
that's-
Did it look aggressive, or she just?
Oh, it seems like a horny 80-year-old.
Okay.
Over makeup.
It's just anti-magic. You can't use magic inside the cone.
Right, but they're asking like from
Did it
outside
look-
looking in.
or
like,
was
No,
it
Was
just?
this an
it's like
attack or
some
is this-
flashlight enveloped her.
Okay.
So does Chesty back off, or do I need to do something? with Chesty?
It got its attention.
Okay. All right. Excellent. And so then,
Now you are free to attack.
what's that?
Now you are free to attack.
Well, see, but we're in this neutral flux of.
Someone's got to start it. Kick things off.
Yeah. Oh, that's so Strider.
Right.
Without Ta here, things are going a little bit slowly.
Well, we have. Don't worry, we got Shimber to muddy
But
the waters.
Shimber's not offensive though, whereas Ta had
Oh, you're
offensive.
definitely offensive.
Strider.
Shimber's manipulative. That's what Shimber is.
Well, you're offensive to me.
Fine. All right, hang on. Put this up.
What's Noel's wife's name?
Molly.
Molly. Hi, Molly.
Oh, sorry, guys.
No, it's
You're fine.
okay.
In the other room, we can't hear you.
No worries.
Okay.
Darn, she'd probably be more entertaining than you.
Oh, that's not very nice. Yeah, now he feels bad.
No.
Now he's lying.
Oh, my daddy beat the hanging out of you.
Strider is going to. Yeah, I gotta do that there. Strider's going to cast invisibility on himself
Bam.
and wink out.
Pretty sneaky. Sis.
Really?
I am.
Think that works, huh?
Oh,
Oh, I know it's not going to protect me from her. I know if I look at her, but I'm thinking about all the other stuff in the room at the moment. So yeah.
any movement?
Yeah, sure. Why not? You know what? Let's go.
Toward Gloin or toward the statues?
I'd get right close
Loin?
to the statues. That's what
Statues.
Put me behind the big statue, so I've got some cover.
The big
This guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but not so close to that. Whatever that is that could spring to life, and not that the statue couldn't.
I don't know what that
It
is.
looks like a crown of something.
Yeah, with something growing out of it, crystals growing out. I don't know.
All right. So I had the conversation. I got the mimic to back off. I've taken the action of casting invisibility on myself, and I've moved. That's
Olak,
Ah,
you look back and Strider's gone, and you're footsteps
Yep.
walking away from you.
well, yeah, I'll continue to not do anything too bad. I will move around the mimic, and then I'd like to take a look at this statue here.
Oh yes, it's an eyeful.
Get a good look at it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey-o.
It's quite beautiful, but it seems like a statue.
Just normal, not any indication.
you
that
know,
it was
it's
once
missing
a
its-
poor adventurer.
It's missing its arms, but not that you noticed that.
And then dodge
Okay,
and
Oh.
try to have a little bit of cover behind the statue.
Shimber, back to you.
Okay. I can't do any of these because they're spells. Why am I looking at them? Anti-magic.
Got a crossbow. here they're susceptible to bows.
I do. First, I'll use my bonus action. And tell me if can I still give Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, because that's an ability, not a spell.
Okay. So, Shimber will strum a chord and sing a little tune about Varinka avenging her clan mate.
Yeah, sure.
And Varinka, you have Bardic Inspiration. So, as a bonus, that's what I do. For 10 minutes, the creature can add to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw 1d10. And
Nice.
Okay.
if that ability check, attack roll, or saving throw fails, you keep it. So basically, you keep it until
You can use it.
you can use it successfully.
Nice.
All right.
Turn done.
That was bonus action.
Okay.
Um,
Movement. Action.
as an action,
Go up and give her a kiss. Take off your shirt.
Lick her back.
Give her a kiss.
bites off the stalk. No.
I think things were going well in the charm department until you went and did your song of "I'm gonna kill you."
Well, that was why he came here.
I know.
If
Have
he
fun.
if he could charm the eye stalk off her, he would. But sadly, that's not possible. At least as far as he's aware. Where is it? Yeah. With the loot still in his left hand, so he won't drop it. He'll pull his rapier, and will take a swing at what he will choose one of the eye stalks that he thinks is was it disintegration
Yeah.
ray?
No.
Or was it
Petrification.
petrification? And take a swing at it.
Is that rapier or magic sword?
No.
It was. Maybe.
It wouldn't be if it, so. I mean, you step up within 10 feet. You get up real close. You want a kiss, and you go whack. Make your swing.
16 to hit.
Yeah, it smacks her real good. Leaves a wellness. Ow! That hurt. No damage. So you didn't meet her armor class,
Oh, okay.
and you hit her, but you didn't penetrate her
So 16.
thick skull.
Yeah. 16 did not hit. So
Yeah. All right.
I told you what I was here for.
Yeah. Your turn's done.
Yes.
Varinka.
I will cast Wed on her
Okay.
since we've gone the violence route.
Yeah, but as it tries to magically appear around her, it dissipates and nothing happens.
All right.
Do mark off your spell slot, though.
Yep.
That was your action, bonus action movement.
Bonus action. I will move my echo here. My movement. I will move over here. And that'll be done.
Okay. The mimic. It starts well over.
I envision like hopping a chink as it like lands in the ground. Ching, 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 ching.
Or is it alternating like?
And
Magic carpet.
it's
the Disney animation.
Or maybe it just
legendary
its
action. Her legendary action is she makes a sweep of the room with her. And Strider loses his invisibility.
Whoops.
And with that is oh, there's someone over there. Refocuses the eye over there.
So
I'm assuming my boots would also turn off.
Yes.
So poof, his spell is over, even though she went past him.
Yeah. Poof.
Okay.
Yes, and it's settled there. Gloin, your turn.
I need to read the rules on anti-magic.
You know that's my echo that's next to it.
Okay.
I was going to ask you that.
So does
Not too
does
caring
that
about
end
Shimmer.
all concentration spells then?
Yeah, 'cause
How does that work?
If it's a spell, it's done.
What if it's like a concentration like?
If it's a spell,
It's done.
So for instance, the teleport was like on my bonus action, I can teleport.
oh no,
So
the
that-
casting is that's gone.
That's gone. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was
You had one that you could
Yeah.
keep doing on
The-
subsequent turns. And pop.
Yeah, but the aura, arcane magic around him has been dissipated, and you can't tap into it anymore.
Magic's not sticking.
surely not.
Magic's not sticking. Time for butt kicking.
If only one of us could turn into a dragon and like spit fire.
The nice thing about that is you're in the cone that's going to get hit.
I could move out of the way if I had my teleportation, but that was taken away from me. So
I bet
This-
you could.
At this point in the conversation, I'm not really caring whether it's actually a bonus that you're in the cone.
To be quite blunt.
I am not a happy camper right now.
Matilda would be unhappy if you killed Shimber.
You think? Oh, Matilda,
And do you
yes.
think that has an effect upon my decision?
Depends if you're in your dragon state or not. As glowing, well, I mean, you're a cleric. You should care, but
Shit.
It's almost like the reverse venom, right? Where
yeah, well, any transform
The doctor,
gets nicer.
the Dr. Hyde and Mr. Jekyll.
What the hell? Fine. Bonus action, dragon,
Yes.
fire breath.
See, you're close enough. Maybe it won't hit Shimber.
That's not a bonus. That's not what I want to happen.
Okay.
Are you wearing Ta's robe with useful items? Or did you leave that on the ship?
Max convinced me to take
good
a look at
question.
ice cream.
Oh, we want ice cream.
They want ice cream.
You bringing it over, Mally?
I would say that.
yeah, so
I made a conscious effort to put it
seemingly
on my
by
lap.
the cone that I can
Be on
draw,
my
Yeah.
you can hit only her. You can angle it so it's only her.
Darn.
I mean, you could angle it so you,
Oh, never mind.
but then you'd probably hit Ruckus also.
I feel as the dragon wouldn't. Gloin would. Gloin absolutely.
No,
would.
no. So Loin points right in between them to focus on both of them.
Don't even try to play me, little man.
And the dragon pops in and says, "Why would I do that?" And it focuses on the beholder, and the beholder needs to make a dexterity check.
17.
17.
Imagine 2 dexterous.
9 on the die. Let's see.
Plus 2.
Plus. I can let you do it. 11 is a fail.
Yeah, 55.
Woo.
55 points of damage.
Is her little elephant thing still on
And
her
now I
head?
think she's going to focus on me.
It was.
Is her little pet?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
Yeah, that's a great question.
When do I roll for recharge?
At the beginning of your next turn.
It's at least going.
No, yeah. Not poor, whatever
If it's
his name
still-
was. I have to scroll back
Out
up
of
and find his
curiosity,
name.
can I roll it?
No. You can roll it on your next turn.
No. I mean the to see if 10d10 goes higher than 55 or
Oh, yeah,
lower.
sure.
Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Where's a d10?
All right. But you can roll it, but we're going to move on because you and your rolling can take a while. Ruckus, you're up.
Okay. So, the beholder's looking away from me.
It's hard to say that, quite honestly.
Oh, because she has...
Yeah.
Can I hide behind the skull such that she can't see me?
You
For the
can...
mirror.
You can...
Stop helping!
I mean, you can try to hide.
Yep.
She knew you were there.
Yeah. But Shimber is definitely looking at her.
Definitely.
He's got his back to
Yeah.
her. Okay. So I will... Oh, what the hell? Okay. Bonus action, Were Shark.
Okay.
And I will... If I can fit between... Well, I was kind of thinking be directly behind her from the dragon, but the statue's kind of in the way.
Where is my were shark for you? What did I call it?
Or are you joining me?
Well, I was trying to figure out if I can... I'm going to go bite her, but then I would like you to not fire breath me.
Are you sure you want to bite that?
Oh, it is floating, 10 feet in the air. Not that you can't jump up and bite her.
Yeah,
but
climb on the statue.
Yeah.
Launch.
Why can't I find...
Land on my tail, I'll flip you up and you land on top of her.
Parkour.
Well, okay, but if she's 10 feet off the ground, I mean, you could probably angle... No, I don't know. Your thing is a cone?
Of what?
Your fire breath.
Parkour.
Yeah, cone up at her.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if... So maybe if I
There it
bite her
is.
and then fall on the floor, you could still aim it at her and not hit me.
So you, like here? Because there is a statue here.
Yeah. So maybe I'd grab it with one hand, whatever, to pull myself up and bite her.
Yeah, you jump up and you give her a bite.
Yep. Sarah, has she taken any damage?
No. Yeah, 55.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, advantage on melee attacks against creatures that don't have all their hit points. That was it. That one. And... Where's my bite attack? I gotta find it. Okay. So, advantage gets me a 19 to hit.
Okay.
3d10 plus 6. 3d10.
19,
So that's 11,
Turn up.
13 plus, what did I say? So it's 19 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I get to do it again.
You can help people even more.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Because
you
I
had
had
to
to bite
jump
up to do it?
You had to
Okay.
jump up to do it.
Okay. And I did my bonus to turn into that. Okay. And I probably used most of my movement to get there,
How
right?
many points
Yeah.
did you?
Well, I don't know.
19.
Yeah.
I mean, because I went 5, 10.
Yeah.
I went about 20 feet and I jumped, so that's
Yeah.
probably
All right.
Let's call it done.
You let go.
But I'm on the ground. I
Yeah.
end up on the ground, so
You-
hopefully he can still shoot her again up in the air. and
Hopefully.
not hit me.
If he's still around.
I will
Yes.
duck.
All right.
Well, this ought to be interesting if she can do 178.
She can't do 178. But she could potentially disintegrate you. So, as you nasty people, as
I'm not a people.
as
And I'm not a people either anymore.
as the elephant creature rolls off her head, falls dead on the floor, her eye turns red. No! Not Holly! Look what you've done!
I think we've gotten her attention.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is what
She
you
moving
wanted.
out of contact with me,
That's
Jim?
exactly what Shimber wanted.
Oh.
Noel, what did you say?
Is she moving out of contact with me?
No, she hasn't moved at all. Seriously, if she moved, it was accidental.
Oh.
Right?
Alright.
So I had to move her to get the other token out. And so who would like to roll a D10 for me?
Got it.
Was that a not it or got it?
Not it.
Not it.
Okay.
Looks like Glenn has it.
9.
9.
That
Look
should be
on the
good-
list.
That should be good for us. Oh, on the different
No,
rays.
it's not. It's not good for you.
As the eye stalk goes out and hits, focuses on Shimber,
Disintegration
the
Oh, there it is.
Were Shark, and the Gold Dragon. I need you each to make a dexterity saving throw.
So Shimmer's gonna be dead.
Dexterity saving throw.
Actually, I have really good
Oh,
dexterity.
last Shimber, we barely knew him.
So maybe that'll help. 25.
15.
Pass, fail.
Crap.
What?
Which
Dexterity saving
Fail.
throw.
I closed my character for some reason, so I have no idea.
Roll the dice.
Have you read Disintegration ready? If you drop to 0 hit points, you get disintegrated.
is it the same rate for all 3 people, or do we get to?
No, there's 3
each person
stock.
get a different
There's
rate?
3 different stocks. The eye rays choose 1 to 3 targets it can see within 120 feet of it. I chose 3. What'd you roll?
8.
And you probably don't have an 8 modifier.
No, it's a 2.
So
I think.
the 2 of you take 45 force damage.
Ouch.
If the target, it must succeed at saving or take 45 force damage. If the damage reduced creatures to 0, says nothing about half though.
No.
So it's
So-
all or nothing.
So what's the
yeah,
point
that's
of-
what it implies.
What's the point of rolling then?
It's all or nothing.
If you pass, you take no damage.
Right.
If what?
If you passed it, you take no damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the point of rolling.
And
Wow.
I don't have a. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
it floats up 100 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
So the three of you can take your opportunity attacks. But you were out of reach. You had to jump up to make the attack.
Yeah. Can I shoot a spell off as a
No.
opportunity attack?
Cantrip.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Do you have Warcaster?
Never heard of it. So I'm gonna guess no.
No. What?
Unnatural 20.
For
To hit.
to hit? Yeah, that hits.
A natural 20?
Unnatural 20.
I wish it was a natural.
Varenka, you have a reaction.
45, you said, right?
I'll take a swing at her
Yep.
for 23
Yep.
I did 4 points of damage.
damage.
Only for you, Varenka, and only you, because that anti-magic field that was within 10 feet of her is gone. However, Varenka is in the anti-magic spell cone, so
Yeah.
you don't get any just your normal slashing damage if you're using your glaive.
45.
That is all natural. There's no magic to her.
All right. So damage from Shimber.
4.
Okay. Damage from Varenka. Damage from Ruckus.
Okay, so I threw a firebolt at her and got a 19 to hit. And got 24 points of fire damage.
Dang. Varenka, back to you.
We got 9.
9. All right. So it is now 120 feet up in the air. And we are to Strider.
Okay. Jiminy Cricket.
You know what? It can also move its. I'm sorry. Before the end of its turn, it can still move its eye thing. Where would he focus that? Yeah.
Won't do any good on me. Fire damage is not magical.
Yes, it is. But it's magic damage. It's not magical. You're right.
Oh, shoot. It's out of range.
Because I thought we already had that discussion.
Your casting of it's not magical. It is fire, But for the purpose of overcoming, like, the were shark, it's
Yeah.
magic damage. But still, I'm giving you the damage because it's fire seems real, right? It's not like you wasn't conjured. It was ability of the dragon. All right,
Strider's where I'm at, trying to figure out.
Strider's not invisible anymore.
Right.
You said she's 120 feet up now.
Mm-hmm.
Limits what we can chuck at her.
I can bring her back
But
down
this,
a little
but
bit.
this, oh God. But the spells aren't. There's. Well, how is it that his cantrip worked? Is that different than?
He's not in the anti-magic cone anymore.
I see.
And the 10-foot bubble that was in was being caused by the Hollyphant.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So.
By killing the elephant, you did us a big favor.
Yeah, you
that
took
we
out her
didn't
force field.
realize at the time. Yeah.
All right. Okay. But do we know that? I mean, I'm just thinking. This is all great above the table, but again,
Well, I shot a fireball at her and it worked.
good point. All right.
Whereas
So Strider's going to. I'm going to scooch this way a little bit, so I have sight to her. And then I'm going to launch. What am I going to launch? Being that I saw that.
Careful.
Yeah.
She's 120 feet in the air, and you're plus.
oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
Mind your geometry.
swell. Oh. But is this whole room 120 feet?
Mm-hmm.
So, angle don't mean squat, right? It's not like she's in a hole this big and I'm across the way.
No, it just
Yeah.
means
No.
the angle up is more than 120 feet.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, so she's 120 feet, and you're 30 feet, so whatever that diagonal is, which will be longer than any side.
where are you?
You're going to be
you're
more
over
than
there.
120 feet.
5, 10,
Most
15,
spells
20,
don't go
25,
more than
30,
150
Yeah,
feet.
and you can't quite get right underneath her if you're doing a 120 foot spell.
Well,
So, is there a way that you could
so
buff
if I,
yourself or buff someone else, or if you? I don't know if there are spells that go more than 120 feet.
well,
That's
if
what
I
I'm saying,
if I
yeah.
try to shoot a bow,
Oh,
if it's more than so the slash on a range for a bow, the second number is like, okay, it'll go that far, but it may
It's
not
a
be
disadvantage.
a disadvantage. All right.
You 120 and 30 angle. You might be about 150 feet.
All right.
I'm not going to do the math. I'm retired.
I'm going to shoot the bow
You
with
wanna do the math,
disadvantage.
you do the math.
See if we get lucky. What's my plus on
Make
that?
the DM do the math.
so it would be 120 squared.
Okay. So even with the disadvantage,
The square root of 120.
that's a 19 to hit.
Plus
Okay.
30 squared.
And then it's not much, but it's something.
Square root is done.
Oh wait.
907. That can't be right.
907 it is.
120 squared
Plus 30 squared.
equals
All of
this.
3.
Bang.
3 points of damage.
All right.
And then take the square root of that.
And
30
Movement?
squared
yeah,
equals
let me look at that.
Go into the anti-magic field.
Nope.
No?
Square root down. There we go.
I'm
124.
gonna scoot this way.
So just
Popped out.
So,
Shot
I mean, there are some spells that go
move.
150 feet. An arrow is 150 foot range without disadvantage.
Okay.
I was doing math. What happened?
I shot her, hit her for a whopping 3 points with my bow because I was really accurate, and I have moved behind the next statue. So I'm
Okay.
trying to maintain some cover. So that's it.
Olak.
Okay. Well, first things first. So Varinka is getting the idea you have a way to get her back down.
Try.
Well, I guess the question is, would you rather go up to her?
I'd rather somebody who could get up there to more. Well, I guess. I only need a few feet.
Because I can. You would know based on previous discussions that I can teleport you like on to her shoulders or something like that.
Not while you're
That
in
sounds
the
fun.
cone.
It's a long ways down for me, but I can think of
All right.
that too.
You're not seeming thrilled about it, so all right. I am going to step out of this anti-magic field.
Can we?
And then
It's a.
move a bit closer to the center of the room, and then I'm going to hold a casting of Mind Sliver for if she gets within 60 feet of me.
That seems pretty risky. Hope you have a plan for that. Okay. Anything else?
So I have a plan for that. What?
You said you're holding a mind sliver for until if she gets within 60 feet of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a cantrip.
Okay. Shimber.
Range makes this difficult. I'm thinking we should take the opportunity to heal ourselves. We've taken a little bit of damage.
After Shimber is going to be Varinka. Think about what you're doing. What are you doing, Shimber?
Shimber will cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay. I'll trust you to do that. But before Varinka has a chance, the ground quivers and it feels like it's sinking. Varinka, it's your turn.
I will jump off the ground. My echo will jump off the ground and gravity sinkhole
Grab a...
her
Gravity sink.
yeah.
at 100 feet. It'll pull her down 20 more feet if she fails the Constitution saving throw.
Fortunately, she doesn't have a legendary resistance.
What was that?
Is that damage? You're looking for it.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You rolled something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a lot of numbers.
36.
Gravity sinkhole. She needs...
She's pulled. Yeah, she's past 15.
So, Constitution saving throw, is that what you said?
Constitution, yeah.
This is... No, this is just plus 4. Natural 20.
Alright, she does take half that damage, but she's not pulled anywhere.
What was the damage? 18.
half?
All right,
36.
18.
35.
35.
I don't know what force critical damage, but it's 36, but force damage was 35.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me. Alright, that's my action, bonus action. That's it.
All right. Legendary action. Who would she target? Well, I think she would target Varinka because that is who just attacked her. So, Varinka, give me a D10.
Who is she attacking?
You, not your duplicate. You.
I need a D10 what?
Roll a D10.
A generic D10.
Yeah, this is going to decide which eye stalk is shooting at you.
And the range is 120 feet for those.
Yeah.
Well, then it floated somewhat that way. Uh-oh. Death Ray. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
You know, you said a lot of grumpy things so far. You haven't used your signature.
And
too.
I will chronal shift that to hell.
Don't forget
Your
you have
your
the bardic
favorite phrase.
inspiration. So you have a
For situation.
1d10.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did you hear that, Noel?
I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, I'm still
Really?
doing the.
Yeah, I don't blame
Chronal
you.
At the same time, I'd be really happy.
I'll re-roll that.
Well, yeah.
It's Dex, right?
I'm gonna be taking a turn to go lick my wounds here.
Dexterity, yes.
She whomped me for 50-some point or 45 points, whatever it was.
Now I'll take the bardic inspiration.
All right, your D10. Yeah. So you feel like you just had a brush with death. Okay.
Because you did.
Shiver me timbers.
Glowing.
Gloin flies up out of the cone and as high up as he can in an 80-foot movement.
Okay.
As long as I'm out of the cone, I will then fire breath. Well, I'll roll for the fire breath.
Recharge.
But a 4 didn't recharge,
Yeah.
but I'm still more than 30 feet away. It's only a 30-foot cone. So instead I'm going to hit her with what is called a sacred flame. She needs to make a Dex 17 throw save.
12 on the die. That's probably a fail. Plus 2, right? 14.
So I roll that. Come on.
Ruckus is on deck.
Did it roll? Yeah. Roll it. Don't show it to me. There it goes. It's a 3d8 plus 5.
$18 points of damage.
And it's radiant damage.
All right.
She is evil. That might have been an important thing.
Ruckus.
Ruckus is gonna go back behind his favorite skull back there and dig out a healing salve, whatever that stuff was, from
Yeah.
Quixoton's ointment.
So you're using turn to heal yourself?
Yes.
Take care of it. Beholder's turn.
So you need to move me kind of off the side and out of the cone.
You roll for your breath weapon recharge.
Yeah, I
You
did
did.
recharge.
All right. Let's see. Odd up, even down. Odd up.
You flip there and just grab her. Can you just drag her back down to the ground so the rest
I
of us
only
can
have 80 foot. I can only fly 80 foot.
So you can catch up to her. I guess we don't know where the ceiling is, huh? We can't see it.
And so it's back to you three. Shimber, why don't you give me a D10? Wes?
Oh, sorry. I'm not used to playing Shimber. D10. 4.
All right. The targets have been dexterity 16 saving throw for Gloin, Shimber, and Ruckus.
What? This is some different.
Eye
than
raise,
the
eye raise, slowing eye raise coming down at you.
Okay.
What kind of a save?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
first one. My cover help me?
No.
Dexterity.
It's not.
12. So I failed.
Yeah. So you
15.
failed. So for the next minute, and you can repeat the save at the end of your next turn. Okay. Your speed is halved. You can't take reactions, and you can only take an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay. Is this what a standard?
This is basically a slow spell. Right.
Okay.
Movements halved. No reactions. Bonus action, or action,
Not both.
but not both. All right, and we are back to Strider.
Good lord. Alright. Well, can I tell that I'm in a anti-magic zone? Do I see
Yes.
the light? Alright.
You can tell.
Alright, then I need to get out of that.
Half speed, one action or bonus action, and was there something else?
Half speed,
No
reaction.
No reaction. Okay.
Or I can go this way.
Like that word flare I keep forgetting to use.
Alright, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to move. Whoa, I didn't want to go that far. Easy map. Alright. Over here. So I'm out of that. And
For how long? Or
Minute.
We have to do the a minute,
Minute or
a
you save.
Okay. So minutes, 10 rounds. Yeah.
You're gonna save before a minute's up, I'm sure, or she's gonna be dead,
You'll be dead.
And the
Or
save
will be.
is.
or you'll be dead. Yeah,
And the save is against.
dexterity,
Against what?
dexterity saving throw.
16.
What number are we trying to get?
16. Strider, what are you doing, bud?
well, I've moved to get it to where I can actually do some magic that hopefully will do something. And I will. Oh, sure, why not? Oh, but she's how far away again?
120 feet straight up.
Jeez, this freaking
Straight
distance thing is.
So we got to run like right under her if you got 120
Yeah,
spell.
You're probably
but-
close.
but
If it's 120 feet exactly, I give it to you because I did it on Varinka.
Yeah, but I don't. You don't. Oh, there. Okay, that helps. That's the range, but that's not the.
You do scorching ray. It's like you get 5. Do you roll for each one, or is it one
Yes.
roll? They all hit and they all miss.
You roll for each one.
For each one. Okay.
So there's no damage with that slow thing, was there?
There's
No,
no.
You're just slow.
It's a pretty lucky roll.
I don't know. Speed is half.
All right, then I will. I don't know which way that works, but. Well, you'll have to tell me if this is going to work. It says the range is 120.
I said yes.
Right, but then it talks about how big this thing.
What are you doing?
I want to cast a moonbeam.
Okay.
Silvery beam of light shines down
Yeah.
in a 5-foot radius, just 10-foot diameter, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Centered on a point within range, so I can put it
So the point is on her,
right.
and so it's coming down on her. Okay.
Right. Okay. So let's do that. That's a Constitution fail, and I'm going to declare
17 on the die.
Okay, so that passes.
Yeah.
Now let's see. Okay. So it takes this much on a fail, or half as much damage on a successful. Okay, but I'm doing this as a. I'm gonna do it. Let's go big.
Olak, you're on deck.
Yep.
All right, so. And 2 more. 1 second. Because I cast that as a. Cast that as a 5th level. So 5 of those. There's a 10, 16, 18, 25, 26. So half of 26 is 13.
Okay.
Alright, so I moved,
Radiant.
cast the spell, and let's see. It's engulfed in the flame. We covered that. Oh, on each turn after,
Yeah.
I can move it around.
Yeah. Olak,
All right.
and then Shimber.
I forgot. I had one spell that actually had a range of 120 feet. I shall cast Magic Missile.
I mean, you step up a little
But
bit.
I want to get out of the keep him having to move it. So, where is Strider located now? Oh, over there. Yeah. Try to make it so only like one of us or two of us can be in at a time instead of three of us like last time.
Yeah. Hit him with the magic missile.
Magic missile cast. And so long as I cast this, is it 3d4?
Depends on what level you're running.
Yeah, 3 darts. 3d4 plus 3. 9 force damage.
9! Yeah, she's not looking so good. That was Shimber, you're up.
Okay. Do I try to go for the Synaptic Static? Or do I hang on to that spell slot?
What does Shimber do? What does
I'm
Shimber
trying to
do?
decide. Or does he hang on to
So
the...
you shout out, do I go for the synaptic sound? What do you do?
I, above the table, am seeking feedback. Because I also have a good restoration that I could hold on to in case one of us gets petrified.
Get her down here. That's my vote.
Well, I was above the table. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happens if you paralyze something that's hovering? Does it fall or does it continue to
the
hover?
same question, yeah.
It would fall.
Okay.
In Spanish.
Would it though? Because beholders hover.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
but it's
asking.
petrified.
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Oh.
So is it like a balloon and it just stays there, or is it no longer
are you gonna do?
like a helicopter and it falls?
I can't do hold monster anyways because it's out of range. Okay, I'll do Synaptic Static.
Okay, read the spell.
You choose a point within range, 120 feet, and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
A creature within or 2 or lower.
This is +3. 21. 18 on the die.
On a failed save, they take 8d6. They take half on a successful.
So 8d6.
Yeah, let's see if I can. If there's any features, I don't know all my abilities yet, that I can use to affect that.
Just roll an 8d6 and start there.
Okay, I take it she's close.
Well, it's half of 8d6, so let's see.
Right.
So if it's 46, half of, and normally 46 would be 28 damage. Half of 28 is 14.
32.
30,
That is
so 16?
16.
16 points of damage is enough.
Oh.
It needed only needed 10. So as describe how the spell would synaptic.
Yeah, so it's psychic, right?
Yeah.
It's like psychic anguish, you know.
Yeah, and so as her brain just starts to vibrate, and you see these images kind of pop out of from the eye stalks in all directions. A little dog, a little, and it comes crashing to the ground, splats on. This is coolness, but what's not coolness is you feel the ground fall from out from beneath of you as the coins all of a sudden just fall from you and your feet land on some sort of grate that's covered in water, and you watch the coins start floating down.
Is this the entire
You
room?
have one reaction right now.
The entire room went.
All the gold coins
Yeah.
are sinking
Are
to
going
the-
down the drain.
You can start grabbing for them.
Shimber would try to grab it.
Yeah. So you can, and you get a D20 in gold. So we'll start with Shimber. That happens. You feel the ground going, and you see the coins falling from underneath your feet. You reach down and grab some.
Yeah.
All right. You reach down and you grab some and roll me a D20.
12.
12 gold pieces. That was Shimber. Varinka, what do you... The ground starts falling out from underneath you. What do you do right now?
Rolling
Reaction.
D20.
What's that?
Rolling a D20.
Rolling the D20. Go for it. Now,
That's
before
not-
you do that, you reach down. You do see a lamp there. You could choose to grab that instead.
Beholders collect magic items. So there's a chance it's a magical lamp.
A lamp.
You see it right here?
Oh yeah. If it's genie lamp.
Oh, you don't. It's a lamp.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
All right, that was Varinka. Glowing. One reaction. I shouldn't give you your reaction because you're.
I'm 80 feet in
You're,
the air.
yeah, you're right. You don't get one. You didn't have reaction. Neither did you, technically.
That is true, though. Does it go away since she's no longer?
You don't get your gold. That's only 12 gold. You don't get your gold. You don't have a reaction to do it. Says I said as a reaction, what do you do right now? Right? You didn't have a reaction.
This is slow.
And you didn't have a reaction, and you
Well,
didn't have a
I'm 80
reaction.
feet in the air anyway.
It was gonna. Thank you, Leonard. You're right. You are right. So, I'm sorry. I have to think on my feet, and it's not always
Yeah.
perfect. Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm 80 feet in the air.
Okay.
What
So,
reaction could I do? I get a
Varinka,
reaction anyway.
glowing, ruckus, no reaction.
And the beholder went splat
Yeah.
to the ground.
Yeah, he went.
Okay.
Strider, reaction right now. So
Okay, the coins are sinking, but are
Oh.
we sinking?
no, as the coins start to sink, your feet land on this metal grate,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
it's like
The coins are going down the drain.
Got it.
But you look down. Look what's
So,
next to your
The
feet.
statues are gonna still be there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The great.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're standing on the grate.
and your mimic's gonna be still hanging around too.
I'll
Yeah.
fix his red wagon
Okay.
later.
The magical looking
Okay, so
sword
I
that's
see
over
these
there.
things.
Yeah. The gems.
I'll grab what I can.
Yeah. Give me D10.
Got it. 7.
You grab 7 gems.
Nice.
All right. Who am I missing? Olak?
Me. Okay.
Let's look around you. Let's see what you got. See if there's anything.
You get a mimic.
Oh, there's a shield there.
Oh.
Yeah, but a shield's not gonna fall through a grate, is it?
Oh, that's a good point.
Don't give him ideas.
Yeah.
Depends
Unless
on
it was
how big the
so-
slots are.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking, and then it's probably abusing the system a little bit. So, can I just like swing my bag of folding through the ground just to pick up as much as I can?
Ooh.
A little more than a reaction.
That's what
It's
I'm.
a-
Yeah.
Give me a D20 and you scoop up that many coins.
Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Oh no, we're having issues. There we go. Oh, I did it again.
Should have done that before we started fighting.
Why does enter just add another dice instead of rolling?
Not wrong.
11.
11 gold pieces. Woohoo!
We didn't know this was going to happen. We figured we'd have plenty of time. To...
Right.
Work the horse.
I just gave you like
No, I know.
15,000 gold
I
pieces.
know.
It's never enough. Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Shibari did.
As we're
So a question. So we found out great.
Yeah.
Coins are all falling through
There's
into the water.
into the water, sinking to the bottom of this ocean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruckus is very okay with that.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to spend the next month here collecting those, you go
there's,
for it.
There's what, like 100,000 gold pieces in this room?
Well, we'd have to roll for it. I'd roll. I think there's going to be enough stuff here. I mean, you have
Yeah.
chests, at least. Well, if they are chests,
There's bound to be a few that aren't mimics.
I mean, I kind of like. What's this remind you of? These two items together.
Skulls.
Indiana Jones. had
Oh.
No. The crystal skull.
The crystal skull.
Oh.
All right.
A magic
So
carpet.
her We said we didn't get reactions on the first turn, but now her spell on us is broken.
Yeah, we'll say the spell's broken. But all the gold coins are sinking are out of reach. They're gone. Left are the items we can see on screen.
And the statues are still statues?
Statues are still statues.
Okay.
So glowing, or the dragon flies down to and bonus action, when she's on the ground, switches back to glowing.
Greater restoration would likely unpetrify them.
I mean, before we do that, we should make sure they look whole.
And do we really? I mean,
Well, Varinka has.
well, Varinka's person, yeah, I could see that. I'm just saying, we don't necessarily need to be.
You should do it to Killer Croc here.
No.
yeah.
What? No?
No.
I was thinking.
Merricack would.
We need to pick. We need to figure
Uncle
out.
Charlie?
We need to figure out which stalk is the one,
It is
and
true.
then we need to see if the door
Take
even
'em all.
opens. I mean, she's gone. I mean, what's powering the door? We could be screwed.
Mm-hmm. Take them all.
Shimber was thinking
Put all 5 for
Aphrodite.
stock.
He wants to keep the statue?
No, he wants to bring her back.
All right, let's go. Let's go around. Shimber, what are you doing?
Would go after the petrification eye stock.
So you take your rapier and you start hacking off eye stalks.
Yep.
Okay.
And would turn to Olak and say, "You have a bag of holding for these, right?"
So you don't know which is which?
Olak?
Not for yours, messy organs.
If you know what I mean.
You have to take care of that yourself.
If you had a nickel for everyone who told you that.
All right.
I'm sure he has like a burlap sack on his,
No, not a burlap. Not big enough to hold the eye stalks. They're as long as arms.
Well, they might be sticking out a bit, but,
There's some bags of coins over here you can empty.
Oh, yeah, right there.
So the eye stalks are not labeled then as to which one's the petrification.
Well, you have the blue bow and the pink bow and the yellow bow and the green bow.
But it's not like we saw her petrify someone, so you don't know which is which.
Right.
She did? No, she didn't. She used others, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't roll petrification ever.
All right, that's Shimber. Varinka, your turn again. What are you doing? You just picked up this lamp and you said, "Oh man, it wasn't gonna sink through anyway. Rats. Oh well. You were only gonna get a handful of coins anyway."
See, there's
I'm gonna look at how to get out. See if there's any way to get out.
So how do you do that? What do? You walk up to the door.
Investigate it.
Yes, yeah. So you see 8 spots, and you see a pile of letters.
So I start assembling the word beholder.
nifty.
Okay, and while she's doing that,
We
glowing.
investigate the room. So, we seriously think that these petrified statues can be brought to life with greater restoration?
And we have no reason to assume they can't be.
Yeah, but that's not a... Is that a spell you have handy?
Yes. Is it cleric?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I have?
I don't study your spell book.
He did use it in the...
I have two.
Sorry.
I don't remember anything.
I have 2 spell slots
Fair
for
enough.
greater restoration if we want to use them. But what would we actually want to bring back to life?
Varinka's tribe mate.
Are you sure Varinka wants that tribe mate brought back to life?
Varinka didn't seem to care. She went immediately to the exit. She
Yeah.
didn't go up to it.
So
Well, hang on. No.
Well, if I was asked, I would say yes. I would say I would like to have my tribesmen.
So she stops sorting the letters, and she stops to talk to Glowing. Talk it out.
Well, you offer
tribe,
to
hot chicken
bring this
alarms.
I said I have 2 spell slots of greater restoration. Do you think that would bring these petrified statues to life? But do we there's some of them we may not want to bring back to life.
Yeah, that could be pretty horrific for her.
With no arms?
Yeah, assuming she had them. That's
There's another one.
That's
to the
assuming
right
she
of the
doesn't
throne.
just bleed to death the instant.
What
you
was that,
get
Noel?
her back.
There's
Don't
another
look like his
statue
legs
to
either.
the right of the throne.
Yeah, it looks like a Roman centurion, a gladiator, maybe.
I'm mostly concerned about the Goliath.
Okay, so I will cast Greater Restoration on the Goliath. It's weird that I can't use my. It's not in my 6th level slot, so I can't use a 6th level slot to cast that. That would give me a 3rd one.
You can. It just doesn't have any upcasting benefits, so it doesn't put it there.
Well, it's not listed under this 6th level spell slot.
You can just mark it off on the other level.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I just cast it. I imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. Charmed or petrified. Okay.
Ta-da.
Yeah. Yeah, just a second.
I just found it over there, but it might have come.
Is that the Goliath?
No. He's coming up with one.
Let's see.
And I would say, any other petrified people that want to be unpetrified, speak up.
Nice.
All right, so a creature that can see the. Let's just saving throw. If the Medusa, I'm reading the Medusa's petrifying gaze. If the saving throw fails by more than 5, the creature is instantly petrified. Otherwise, the creature fails the save, begins to turn to stone, and is restrained. The restrained creature must repeat at the end of its next turn, becoming petrified on a failure or ending its effectiveness. Petrifying lasts until a creature is freed by greater restoration or other magic. Unless surprised. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, I have no reason to say no. This Goliath male, shirtless. Somebody fell for the
Yeah.
collapses to a knee and starts gasping for breath. What has happened? I don't know if I can do that voice again. What has happened?
You were petrified by Zertes.
Zertes. Yes, Zertes. Where is she? And he reaches for a sword that's not there.
And she's right there in front of him, dead.
Yeah, of course. You slayed the Zertes. You must be great warriors.
I am. I'm from the Gold Tribe, as you are.
Where's my sword?
I hope you have switched back from where.
He looks left, he looks right, he looks behind, and he goes and grabs that sword that's behind him.
You'll have to kill this guy.
Depends on if you noticed.
No, you've summoned me, but how do we get out of here?
For Shimber.
Quick, let's go.
It's +1 for
Oh
Shimber.
no, we're not leaving yet.
If he noticed.
I mean, you're in shark form.
I am intrigued by a lot of items
He
in
was
here.
a little preoccupied.
We'll ask the DM.
All right, that was your turn though, Glowing. Ruckus, yeah, you're up.
Okay.
You did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Which way Shimber looking?
He wants to know if Shimber knows. too.
In the reflective walls that are circular all the way around the room.
Ruckus will change bag.
Yeah, I think
And-
the gig is up on that.
Okay. And he wants to go check out that hat.
Oh yeah. So where'd you go? You step up and you hear the song.
Something, Shimber's looking suave in his hat, so
Yeah.
maybe I need one too, So it's just a hat, it's nothing.
But you have the hat, but right next to it is this crystal skull.
I will check that out too.
Yeah. So you get a sense of heroic with the hat on that you feel good, but then you pick up the skull and you feel nothing but shame.
Does the hat give him proficiency with whips?
It gives him
Have that already.
the belief that he has proficiency with whips.
But then the skull
'Cause-
makes me feel lousy. It's like,
Yeah,
shit, I'll throw that back on the ground.
Yeah. He's like, that was no good. Come on, that's funny there. I
Yeah,
just think
right.
that's fun.
And if I still got a little more turn, I'd go check out those other little skulls if they didn't fall through the grate.
No, they're just sitting there. They just seem like normal skulls, though.
Yeah, okay.
There's a loot.
Dave, did I get the impression that those tiles will work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, the tiles fit the slots above. Eventually, you'll figure out how to get out of here, I'm sure.
There's a crown on the ground. There's a sword in the stone.
Yeah, there's all kinds of... And the,
I think we should definitely acquire all of the things that we can acquire here.
we got the bag of holding, right? So,
Need?
if... Other than the mimic.
Yeah, so Narthik has claimed the sword, and he'll claim the shield.
Oh, I was going to check out this one.
Nah, you know what? He's a Goliath. He's most likely a... not barbarian. Barbarian. Rage barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
He's most likely a barbarian, so he probably wouldn't use the shield. I tell you what. I will do an inventory in this room, and I will figure out what those things are.
That's probably the fastest way of, rather than having...
Because
to-
I
Magic carpet over there.
I could make up stuff right now, but...
No.
So you collect it. You collect all the items in this room. There will be some gold that was in the chest.
Make sure we do not bring the mimic with us.
Yeah. Yeah, not the
I
mimic.
kind of like the idea of having a little bit.
We can kill the mimic. Let's
Well,
just kill it.
What? Kill it. It's have pet mimic around.
Here's a question.
And we tame it.
How big is the opening of the bag of holding?
I think it
Well,
says-
we fit Minnie in it,
I think it's like...
Yeah.
which is a medium creature.
Okay, so we can fit the mimic in it, too.
You fit both. We could pop Minnie out though if we really wanted to stick other things in there.
So my question is, do you find the actual healing stone? Is it actually there? And chaos factor is back down to 4, right? We've you know what? I'm gonna make it up 1 because you are still in this room,
Right.
all right, and so unsure. I'm gonna just 50-50. Could be there, might not be there.
And I pocketed the one she threw at me.
Okay, and that's exactly what it is. You hit, it does D12 damage,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it does D12 healing.
Okay.
So could be good, could be bad. It's kind of a Katotas stone. So,
Fate, yes. Yep.
and let's see, is it there?
That's what we should call it.
Oh,
No.
or
Not even amongst the gems that I picked up. Gems? No?
Exceptional,
Okay.
no.
All right.
no.
Very
No,
good.
there wasn't even a no.
Actually, sure, sure it is. You totally believe one of those is the healing stone. It probably has. It's red and it has a white cross on it. It's gotta be it, right?
I was just asking before. I didn't.
Exceptional no.
I get it. I get it. I'm not an idiot.
I know you're not an idiot.
I was asking before that spooled up.
Okay.
Marika would be exceptionally interested in this dodecahedron.
It's another gem.
Now here's the question. So we were told, well, I guess it falls under the category of it was most likely with Zertes, not necessarily it's with Zertes.
It was never stated a sure thing.
Right. That's fine.
The,
Just clarifying.
the last known location
was. Yeah.
And in fairness, there is a healing stone there.
A healing stone.
A healing stone.
Not the healing.
Not necessarily the one you want, but Shimber doesn't seem to care.
I got my eye stopped.
And you think that's going to heal your brother-in-law or whatever?
That's what Xanthar
Told him. All right.
Because you hang out with the holders, apparently.
Apparently.
I
Crime
dabble,
lords.
occasionally.
He can't control what is attracted to him.
Everything.
Tell me about it.
Everything.
It's a curse.
So you gather up everything that'll fit in your bag of holding. I will figure it out, and we'll have Narthak as an NPC to deal with. And you open the portal back into the ship.
Shimber will say, "Oh, we could use a big strapping lad like you on the ship."
And right now, he's just kind of confused and dazed, doesn't know what to do. Does this mean I'm free?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're free to work on our
What
crew.
what year is it?
Oh, a year. Jeez.
What day is it? What year is this?
1955.
Not actually the best ones to tell you what year it is.
Yeah, I don't. That's a good question. What
You
year?
tell him the year.
Yeah.
All right. And he says, "How long has it been? I can hardly remember." And this, 7 years have passed. You go back into the ship. Go open the portal. Put the boulder back in, and you go back into the ship. Back into the bedroom. What do you do?
I think we should talk about whether we should take this ship, since it has access to a huge treasure trove.
Do we even realistically know that this is a ship?
No.
I would think we would.
I would-
mean, I can piece it together. It's got a
I think
mechanical part. It's
The
got-
answer is no. You have no reason to believe this is a ship. What Olok might be able, it's got some mechanical qualities to it, but you don't know what the mechanics do.
I wouldn't mind spending a little bit of time trying to figure out what it does, because it's all very intriguing. But
So it's a matter of how long do you want to spend here. You also got the sense that this thing was wedged in between rocks.
And now, Strider did a little snooping around on his way here, but we could see, again, kind of look at the cargo stuff if there's anything.
Yeah.
They got these
Yeah.
big metal clubs that are really cool.
You know what a wrench is.
Oh, okay. I do.
Why not? Lug nuts on a wagon wheel.
They wouldn't have lugs.
I don't know. I'm making stuff up.
They have nails. That's a good question. Oh, they would probably use wedges to. Oh, that's a good question. Well, what did they use for bearings on wagon wheels?
Pig grease and
Yeah.
wood. I mean,
Probably.
you have a
Yeah.
hammer. I don't know about a wrench, though.
Anyway.
fancy.
So I guess we can leave this to our weekly texts of what you want to do next. Do you want to stay here for quite a while and try to figure out more about this sunken palace?
Do you want to try to liberate these other drones, Mr. Mechanic? If the Wicked Witch is dead, maybe they don't have to maintain the.
Well,
The stuff in it.
Yeah.
you poked your head out. They still seem to be working on the boat.
You'd have to convince them that.
Yeah.
Well, and you got that big one that seems to be maybe running the show for them. You don't want to tick it
Yeah,
off.
unless you want to try to reprogram it or something. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out.
Is it worth your time to figure this out? Olok, I would almost think Olok stays here. You roll up a new character. that's the kind of.
It happened.
Then he shows up later with a submarine and blows us out of
With
the water.
his submarine.
Did I mention the nuclear bomb?
I was going to say. Fires you missiles.
But again, how does it unwedge itself?
That'll take care of the green scourge.
Yeah.
I mean, how long is it going to take you to unwedge it from the stone?
I don't know, but we at least want to figure out how to turn off the damn lightning before we walk back through there.
Yeah.
No, fair point.
How long do you want to spend?
Right.
Shimber doesn't.
Yeah.
I do.
Shimber would say,
Like-
"Good work, lads. Let's get back and sail off immediately."
Good work getting us almost killed.
I mean,
For nothing!
we've been in here for an hour, maybe.
Sure.
So, I mean, we still got basically a full day.
Sure.
Olak would be willing to spend, the rest of the day here, and then we set off tomorrow morning.
If we're not careful, Shimber trying to leave the boat, get on the other ship, and leave us.
I don't think Shimber gets to leave without us.
Shimber's not evil. He
He's-
wouldn't leave without you. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you
Told him.
or purposefully, were
Don't take your eyes off him.
All right. Well, food for thought.
Yeah, these are things to mull over, but I need answers for next week to know what we're doing.
We sail at dawn.
So we'll putt around here a bit, but then we're going to go back to the ship and.
Yeah, we got work. We got work to do.
Well,
We've got a lot of quests lined
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
that's right. They're piling up. Absolutely. I mean, this is
So-
an opportunity. You don't have to take it.
So we think we got the thing they need for their brother. We think that your beholder
stalks
stalks
thing
will
will take care of that.
him. Okay.
Yeah, we have to go visit Xanathar.
Another beholder.
Why?
Well, that was the rest of it. I don't know if I told
That was the rest of the
all of
deal.
that.
It was part of the song, weren't you listening?
Part of the song.
We're supposed to take those to Xanathar?
Right, yeah, because Xanathar petrified the brother.
See. And if we bring him the stalks, he'll unpetrify him?
That's what he said.
Okay, have fun with that. The rest of us will be going somewhere else.
And Matilda will take them to Xanathar.
All right, there we go. So that decouples us from that.
Well,
Matilda's brother.
On what boat are they planning to
We'll
do
see
this?
how that goes over when you tell that to her.
Yeah, and with
Because
what...
I'm thinking she is quite immune to your pelvic sorcery.
Yeah, and
That's her on the
not
chart.
sure we want you guys wandering off with our boat to go on this.
Your boat. Into Matilda's boat.
It belongs to Dillywar. I thought it's Dillywar, but we have to take it back.
She's
to her.
the commander of the fleet or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
Matilda's boat, and then
We haven't even finished having it built yet.
Shimber is the captain. Matilda gets to
We still
decide
got a
who's
maidenhead
captain.
to get anchored on the front. I mean, there's a lot to do here.
Yeah.
So
but then whose
you
boat
do
is it
have
at
to
the
go
end
to
of the
water.
day?
Hey,
Matilda's.
It's Tillybore's.
team, you do have to go to Waterdeep because McCath has directed you there.
And conveniently, that's where Xanathar is.
You see how that works out? How those things just happen to click.
Okay, so let's go back to various quests we could do.
Well, on the way, if we go to our map, right?
We have to pick up the busty gal.
Yeah. So you're here in the ruins of Askarl, right? You're here, and
We're going to.
you're going to Waterdeep.
No, we're stopping and getting our.
Exactly.
We have to go east.
You go to Gunbarg,
Gunbarg.
Port Gunbarg.
Getting our thing.
Also delivering your Remoraz.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think those are the two things you know of that are there.
Oh yeah.
The Busty Girl and the Remoraz.
The Maidenhead.
And then from
Must
there
have gone to
you
River
head
Rise,
to
the hit
Waterdeep.
band.
Then you head to Waterdeep where you deliver McCath. You deliver Shimber / Matilda. And then from there you have two different dragon quests. Right? You have Chuth, the green dragon, and you have Varum the white. Trying to get the dragon masks. Alright, so a bunch of quests. And whatever else you pick up. What's Narthak gonna say? You just got a giant clue to one of your overriding personal quest lines, for some of you at least. For Varinka and maybe, I don't know, was it Olak? It was definitely yeah, it was Olak. Potentially. Varinka and Olak have interest in slavers.
Right.
Oh yeah. I need to refresh my backstory.
And this Narthak guy is saying that he was at once a slave. And a slave of whose?
I apparently wasn't listening.
Who sent him?
Oh, is that-
Another beholder.
Oh.
Xanathar.
Oh.
So things are tying in a little bit, I hope.
Yep.
All right. So next week, we have to decide what we're doing with the ship. And by then I will go through the items that are in the room and figure out what's in there that's cool and what's not. Noel, any thoughts?
Really?
hopefully that was an okay encounter.
Oh, it was fun.
That's great.
All right.
It's
Still
fun.
leery about our new companion.
It's
though.
fun tricking you guys. No, I think that was everything, right?
Yeah, I think that was. Yeah, I think.
I have to read back through it. But
Yeah.
I think that was it.
You have to deliver eye stalks to Xanathar. Yeah.
Yeah, what's going to happen there?
There was a note.
You might be less enthusiastic about helping you with that part.
The pure beholders are in this world probably better.
There was a note on the
Oh,
desk.
so now you want to go meet this other one? The last one nearly killed me. I'm not in a hurry to meet another one.
Yeah, you searched the room and you probably found this note.
The affections of my slaves are so fake. You're the one in my dreams. Slygar has not been the same since you left. Please come back.
Slygar was her pet, right?
Yeah, that was
That you incinerated.
No, that was
Holly. No, that was Holly.
Oh.
This is maybe Xanthar's pet?
Yeah, we didn't talk. You
Or-
know, we didn't look at the rest of the statues and decide if there was others that we wanted to
No.
unpetrify.
would have wanted Aphrodite, but I think fair points were made about missing limbs.
Yeah, unless
That's right.
charms were.
She's gonna come.
For the ease of the dungeon master, the other ones were in too much of disrepair to recover.
There you go.
Or evil looking.
That too.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
All right.
I'm good with that.
Though it would have been fun to role play Shimber returning to the ship with a new lady friend.
All right, ending the stream. And
So